What's up everybody, it's Critical. I'm playing Crime Life 2 for the PC. Let's do this shit. There we go. Am I James Bond? What is this? Who am I? It appears I'm some abomination from the remote, rancid swamps of Anus County. What are the controls here? Alright, what's this? Q? I'm assuming this is the sprinting animation. This looks pretty realistic. That's how I run around when I want gravity to pull shit out of my asshole. I have no fucking clue what's going on with that billboard. It's like a damn kaleidoscope up there. How do I ride this? It's got a pair of those ape hanger handlebars on it. Is it E? I guess not. This looks like the sneaking animation, I suppose. Oh, it's effective too. Look at this. She doesn't even see me. She's pushing me along and she had no clue I was there. I was fucking invisible. The epitome of camouflage. Who would have guessed the secret to achieving invisibility looked that ridiculous? I'm taking this orange car down. Here we go. Let me get in. What is... Oh, nice work, officer. I still don't know what the fucking key for getting in a car is. Alright. That was impolite. Alright, is that the game we're gonna play? Okay. Wait for me to get close and then drive away so I can't get in the car? Bastard. What the fuck just happened? No one was stopping this officer from getting to where he needed to be, not even a fellow deputy, damn. Better luck next time, pal. Now you've given your gun to the villain from the Rocketeer here. This is simply terrifying. Give me your car, please. Well, I should have guessed. That's just a static picture there on the windshield. But it doesn't detract from the realism present here. This is absolutely incredible. I'm playing the fucking GTA 6 pre-Columbian build. What pants will go well with ZD arms? Now, these look pretty good. What else do we have here, though? Alright. None of these are really screaming sauce to me. I'll settle for these. These don't look too bad. His damn feet look like those old-ass hopper poppers. We'll go barefoot. His ankles aren't even connected, but I mean, who needs ankles these days? And his hair is merged with his jacket. What the fuck is with this camera angle they're giving me right now? Am I looking for seashells while I'm riding this? What is this nonsense? I didn't even see that guy. That's not my fault. They had me staring at this sociopath's dick, trying to decipher whether or not he's sporting a boner. It's hard to operate a vehicle with this angle they're giving me. Damn. The bullet to my back is not worth the 10 bullets to your titties. Come here. You think your elite officers can stop me? I'm not fooled by this advanced tactic. I know all about this bouncing shit. I've seen it in the action movies. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, you want some of this too? Yeah, take some of this. Just having a little old squirt gun match with this bitch. Now I'm having fun. Driving my favorite automobile through a barren wasteland of a world once forgotten. This is incredible. Well, that figures. How is this considered swimming? This looks like he's taking a sobriety test when you have to walk a straight line. If I go to a pool and do this exact motion, I'm not gonna get fucking anywhere. They're gonna think I'm ejaculating in the damn pool. Just a squirrel walking along the top of a bush, officer. Nothing. You vase of sticky shit. Now you're going into my bush? You have the audacity to shoot me and then enter my domain? You son of a bitch, take that. I love bush snorkeling. It truly is a marvelous experience. Why is that police car spinning in circles? That is one hell of a hydraulic system. Why did that police car show up and start spinning in circles? Now it's a party. I tell ya, being flushed down a toilet has never looked this exciting. I feel like I'm playing Winback Covert Operations again. This guy's really working his ass off to spin like that. And I don't really give a shit. Your hard work is moot. Take this. There you go. Enjoy your rest. Oh, you want to do the old hokey pokey too? Come here then. I'll take you to the rodeo. He's trying to drill a hole into the ground using his body and come up behind me, isn't he? I'm not falling for that trick. No siree. Oh shit, it's the rabbit troops, and they've got hostages. Take this, citizens. Oh fuck, there's more of them. Damn it. Just so many. Oh, what the fuck? You just started shooting me and I hadn't even done anything. I don't make the rules, I just fuck them. I'm an enforcer of justice. Can you stop shooting at me, please? Get out of here, tree. You're a symbol for injustice. You shitting? Talk about a symbol for injustice. You've got the world's most evil fence hiding in plain sight. Is there something I can help you with? This creature looks like a mannequin from an alternate dimension. I don't want to associate with this bitch. I'm out of here. Am I really stuck here? Am I really fucking stuck on this mutant? Did that work? I guess not. I'll shoot some more then. I don't fucking care. I'll use all 600 bullets. I don't want to be trapped with Mr. Shitter the pencil spitter. I just don't understand what I'm stuck on here. Did this person just run up and clap their ass cheeks on me? Now I'm stuck in their ass crack? This is absolutely preposterous. Alright, well I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.
Right now, I want you to try and imagine the worst thing you can think of. Genuinely like the most horrific, traumatizing sight that you can picture. I want you to briefly do it. Not for too long, but I just want you to plant it, burn it into your brain for a moment. Now let me guess what you just pictured. Was it a bear opening your car door and destroying the interior of your Rolls Royce? Yeah, I thought so. Luckily, in this case, it was just a thought experiment, but what if I told you this actually happened? And then what if I told you it didn't actually happen and the claims were all part of an elaborate insurance scam? I say elaborate, but that's definitely not the word to use for it. Almost 2 years ago now, I covered a story about some fucking goobers, some true goofballs, who hatched this scheme where they had one of their friends dress up in a bear suit to go into their luxury cars like a Rolls Royce, and then take kitchen utensils and start scratching in the car as if a bear was the one destroying it. Even though it never even, ruined the interior, it just left, little marks like a kid with a fork, dragged it across the seats a little bit. And then they would go to their insurance claiming that a bear broke into their car and get an insurance payout for it, and it actually worked 3 times. But they were eventually caught when they took a closer look at the footage that was submitted. It is fucking incredible how awful it looks. It's like if I had my buddy Eric dress up as a bear for a child's birthday party or something, and they just have this guy go into their car and just do this a little bit. It was so interesting. And somehow it took this long for them to get sentenced. I won't spoil the surprise there, but I bet they are not happy and are very much regretting this plan here, this dubious plot. Now, I want to be clear, it's not that it's unbelievable a bear would break into a car. In fact, there's a lot of footage of that happening, which is probably why they chose this in the first place instead of having it be like the fucking chupacabra.
We got some brisket if you want.
Oh my.
He's opened that door. Oh my god.
Psst. Get out of there.
Oh my god.
No. Hey.
Oh my god, I got it.
You won't be laughing when that dirty bastard hotwires that car and pit maneuvers your ass to try and confiscate the footage to hide the evidence. It is impressive, actually. To me, that's no laughing matter. That's fucking terrifying. If we gotta worry about bears opening the car doors, breaking in, and stealing our loot or something, you know what I mean? So, and it's more than just this. This isn't the only guy that can do it there. Bears are impressive. Somehow, they've been training. They've learned how to do this for a lot of cars. I forgot to turn off the face cam for this one so you can see me nodding in approval here. Impressed by the bear's ability to get into this vehicle, and they eventually steal something out of the back seat. It was like a bag of diapers or something, I'm not really sure. But the point is, I know bears can open car doors, but what you'll see in this insurance scam doesn't look like that at all. It looks like just a dude going up, opening it, and then crawling around. It's incredible stuff. But yes, also side note, be aware, sleep in fear, knowing that if you're transporting honey from the grocery store, you are not safe. At any moment, a bear could fucking scoot in sideways, open that car door, and rob you. Because they have learned how to open these car doors. That much is confirmed. You saw the California bear suit scammers finally got sentenced. Did they? I remember talking about that a while ago. I feel like it's been like 3 years. They only just now got sentenced. They were the ones committing insurance fraud. Because they were claiming like a bear went in there and fucked it all up, but then they got caught on camera and it's clearly just a guy in a bear suit. And yeah, you're right. It looks like it only just now went through. Humans who used bear suit to defraud car insurers are sentenced to jail. Oh no! And they took the high-quality bear suit! What? California Department of Fish and Wildlife biologists reviewed video footage of the attacks on luxury cars and said that the animal was clearly a human in a bear suit. I like how they had to bring out like the certified expert, but anyone with eyes could tell you the same thing. Hold on, let me pull up the footage. It has been a while, so maybe you guys forgot about this. This shit goes crazy, actually, though. It was a very interesting scheme, to be honest with you. Get ready to cover your eyes. It's horrifying. That's a bear in there. Watch out! It's ruining the luxury vehicle. I think that's a Phantom, it looks like. I can't really tell. I don't know cars well enough, but that looks like a Phantom. Oh, he's in the back seat. Oh, God, no. He's ruining it. What's he doing, that degenerate? Oh, the bear's gooning in there. No! He just bought that car, too. Wow. That's brutal stuff, man. Damn, look at the damage that he was able to cause. Fuck! Oh, there he is again. That fucking maniac. That bear got a taste of luxury cars and now he can't stop. Yep, right to the back seat again. Mm-hmm. Now he's getting in there causing all kinds of commotion. A huge ruckus. Oh, wow! He totaled it. Oh, no. He's back again! Oh, look at the way he opens that door. He's so smart. Who taught him to do that? Apparently they're going to jail for this, by the way. Imagine going to jail because of this fucking scam. Absolute losers. Holy. They forgot to draw a sea bear circle around the cars. True. I truly cannot believe the horror there. So what did they rule? They were sentenced to jail after masterminding a scheme in which they staged fake bear attacks on luxury cars and collected more than $141K in insurance payouts. Isn't it sad that it actually worked? They actually got paid for that. Someone watched that footage, fucking mouth agape. Oh! Wow, alright. We're approving this, my god. We're sorry this happened. To carry out the attacks, the residents had a person in a bear suit climb into the cars and use claw-like kitchen utensils to leave scratch marks. The residents filed claims to defraud three different insurance companies. Two defendants, Ruben Tamrazian, 26, and Vahi Muradkian, 32, of Glendale, were sentenced to 180 days in jail, or about 6 months, and ordered to pay more than $50K each in restitution. Another defendant, Alifa Zuckerman, 39, was sentenced to 180 days in jail, while a restitution amount is yet to be determined. All three had previously pled no contest to felony insurance fraud. Oh, there's a fourth one. Ararat Trachinian, 39 of Glendale, has a preliminary court hearing scheduled for September. Not immediately clear if they had lawyers. Oh, maybe they represented themselves. Or maybe they brought someone in a bear suit to defend them. Pretty cool. Hey, Boo Boo, what do you think we're gonna find in this Rolls Royce? 180 days in jail. Good thing they brought in the biologist. They would have got away with it, too. You see the Lakers beat the Rockets last night without Luka or Reeves. I didn't watch the game because I figured it'd be a blowout. So when I saw that headline, that was more unbelievable to me than this fucking bear insurance fraud. I cannot believe they actually squeaked out a series win. I see no world where they actually win the series, but even getting one game there blew my mind. Oh no, they're also paying restitution, so it's 180 days in jail and restitution, so it's not like they're coming out in the green here. It certainly wasn't worth it, I'll tell you that much.
What's up everybody, it's Critical. I just played Rugrats Scavenger Hunt for the Nintendo 64. Let's do this shit. Now let me ask you something. How many times have you wanted to be mauled by a bear but you didn't want to leave your house? Well, luckily for you, Rugrats Scavenger Hunt delivers that same experience from the comfort of your living room. This comes with 3 game types: shit, bullshit, and horse shit. They all pretty much play the same, the only difference between them is the aesthetics. I'm gonna start with Angelica's Temple here. You can play as Tommy, Chucky, Phil, and Lil. The gang's all here and they're roaring to go. I decided to play as Tommy throughout. Now the story for Angelica's Temple is Stu storms into the room, tells the group he's purchased some ancient Aztec dildos. He then gets called away. While he's gone, Angelica tells the babies that the shit's cursed, and if the shit breaks, then their shit's cursed. So she breaks the shit, and then the babies have to play a board game to put it back together. Now the story is no issue, but the characters are. Stu's hair is supposed to be purple. That is not purple. That is something they just pulled out of Poseidon's asshole and slapped on his head. Phil and Lil are absolutely terrifying and they look like they're made out of Play-Doh. Tommy Pickles looks like a young Hannibal Lecter. Chucky's hair isn't even animated, it's just a picture of spaghetti having sex. Angelica's actually pretty close to her cartoon counterpart, except her hands are knives. I bet you think you're looking at a vagina right now. No, you're looking at Phil and Lil's mouths. Look at that son of a bitch on the right. It's a fish out of water. The gameplay is filled with the most fuck you could possibly fathom. You spin your rattle, whatever number you land on, that's how many spaces you move. You want to land on the magnifying glass, that way you can search the room for puzzle pieces, and that's it. There's no mini games, there's no competition, there's no motivation. Sometimes you don't find a puzzle piece and you might find a screwdriver, which is basically just telling you you should have spent your money buying a screwdriver instead of Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. Now there are other squares here, but they're just an insult to geometry. If you land on a cookie square, you get some cookies. They're the form of currency, but there's really nothing to buy, so they're useless. If you land on a crib, you throw up a signal flare, Dee Dee rushes over and throws your ass in the slammer. Then you have to wait a turn before you can roll your rattle again. And if you land on a dill square, you go for a ride in the Reptar wagon. And that's just about it. Grandpa Lou walks around, Spike hops around, but they don't really do anything. Angelica's also there as well, and she's looking for cookies and puzzle pieces, and she's gonna find them, because she is a fucking cheater. And that's really all there is to the gameplay. Now the AI can sometimes be horrible, or it can sometimes be helpful. It varies. For example, Phil only cares about cookies. He doesn't give a shit about contributing to the team, he doesn't go for puzzle pieces, he just wants to fill his asshole full of cookies. So he'll land on every fucking cookie space he can find, because he's a soldier of cookies, can't you tell, bitch? And Lil is in cahoots with Angelica. She was always delivering my puzzle pieces to her. And now I know some of you are thinking that maybe she's not a spy and that Angelica just places herself in strategic locations, giving her the optimal position to intercept Lil. But that's bullshit. Look at the top left of the screen. Lil has the compass. The compass enables her to move forward, backward, side to side. She can move anywhere she damn well pleases. Yet she chooses to please Angelica's titties. This is not a conspiracy theory. Lil is eating Angelica's dirty diapers and making me pay the price for it. It's not rewarding when you win. It takes approximately 30 minutes to finish a game, and when it's over you just feel like less of a human being. Pirate Treasure Hunt is just a little more fun than jumping into a volcano. The story to this one is, Stu drops a boat into a fish tank. The only difference between this and Angelica's Temple of Shitting is that it takes place underwater, and instead of searching for statue pieces, you're searching for underwater jello. Also, Spike's tail has a mind of its own in this area. Those are really the only differences between this and Angelica's Temple, so they're fundamentally the same game type. In Reptar Rally, you play as depressed dinosaurs. Chucky's hair has been reduced to a massive bonfire on top of his cranium. Phil looks like a Johnny Cash dinosaur. And really, Reptar Rally can go fuck itself. This is even worse than the other two. You don't even have an objective this time. You just walk around a giant rusty traffic cone that's oozing sperm and collect candy. It's just not a fun game type. The game itself isn't very much fun. Now, why did I play this? This was actually one of the first Nintendo 64 games I got when I was younger, and I had liked this show, so when I was younger, I was excited to play this. Well, that excitement quickly turned to excrement because I started shitting the fuck out of myself when I played this the first time, and I hadn't played it since. And I'd only played it one time, so I haven't played it since. That shit. I've only played this once prior to me playing it now, so I wanted to see if it really was as shitty as I remember it being. There we go, that's the best way to explain that. So it was definitely shitty, but it's not as horrible as I remember it being. A lot of the character design stuff, though, is just because it's kind of old. It's not a very good game, but it's not shittier than a hippopotamus's asshole. Alright, well, that's it. See ya. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm playing Phobia, the Fear of the Darkness, for the PC. Let's do this shit. It is now loading. That is what it is doing. Phobia, the Fear of the Darkness. I really shouldn't have started playing this right now. I've got to take a shit. January 20th, 1998. My name is David Norton, and I have to take a shit. I was on the way to my new job outside the town. I was driving my Clifford mobile, it seems. It was my first day in the Clifford mobile. I had still a couple of miles to go before I shit my pants. Suddenly became a fierce snowstorm of shit in my trousers. My car crashed and I couldn't move it anymore. But the shit in my asshole was moving more than a car ever could. The storm were getting stronger and I was losing hope of making it to the bathroom on time. Then I saw a large manor in front of me, and I thought, hey, there must be a toilet in there. I knocked on the door a few times. The shit was ready to make my asshole explode oh shit, I didn't read it. Fuck. I just missed a crucial part of the story, but I've gotta take a massive shit. Alright, I've successfully given my toilet a snack. I'm sorry, I probably should have done that bowel movement before I started playing this. But we're in the house now, so let's see what we have here. What is this? Is it some type of trampoline? I don't think so. It must be like a desk. What is this? Wardrobe? Shitty wardrobe. That's a shitty clock. Controls. You actually think I'm gonna read the controls? Go fuck yourself, piece of paper. I've got it under control. Where am I supposed to go? All of these doors are locked. Every single door is locked. These doors exist to be locked. This is a big ass house. And I'm very familiar with ass houses. This may just be the largest in the country. Well, somebody call I'm Surprised Incorporated. I've already been here. Siddhartha tried to find Nirvana. I just want to find where the fuck to go here. Can I open this chest? What is it? Enter? No, it's not doing anything. Holy shit! Did that just land? It landed perfectly on its top. Fucking goodness gracious, that is spooky. Locked. What are the odds? Oh, here we go, finally, something opened. This toilet looks like it could use a good plunging. Yeah, get in there, wine bottle, get it. Get it, fix it! That is an unclogged toilet now. There you are. What the fuck? Alright, what just happened? What the fuck? Oh shit, what the fuck is going on? I just unclogged the toilet and now I'm down here? These lights are on down here though. So I guess unclogging the toilet fixed the electricity. Yippee, that is some damn fine plumbing. I am the fucking powerful plumber. Unclogging this world, one wine bottle at a time. I got the lights on, I'm tired, I should find guest room. Alright, let's go. The fuck is going on? What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? I can't leave. Oh shit, the frame rate is fucking itself. What is going on? I've entered into a singularity, shit! Save yourself, wine bottle, get out of here! Go, run! Felt like I was just throwing a Super Bowl winning touchdown pass. My frame rate is at a rootin' tootin' 8 frames per second. Oh, there we go. Alright, why the fuck can I not move away from this chest? There's like a wall here. It's these books, isn't it? They've put me in a cone of isolation. You son of a bitch's fuck, I will rip all the pages out of every single one of you. I have an idea. I'm gonna save the game, and I'm gonna reload it from here, and maybe this invisible force field will be gone. Come on, Papa needs a new pair of nipple sprinklers. Yes! Shit, frame rate's still fucked up, but we've escaped. And I've got my wine bottle with me. We've done it. We have escaped the grasp of some hostile air. Where did my wine bottle go? Pardon me, excuse me, excuse me. I'm the king of boxes and wire spools. Bingo. Identify yourself, room. Now they want to go to sleep right away, alright. That bed looks cozy. What do you hit to use it? Is it enter? It is indeed enter. How's it going? Zoinks. The lights are off again. And I already unclogged the toilet. Somebody must have went upstairs and tried to flush a tank down the drain. No, who are you? Where are you going? Oh, fuck. They just slipped and fell. There's not even a wet floor sign here. That's just dangerous. That's a safety hazard. Goodness, I hope they're alright. They really ate it hard. I'm surprised their titties didn't get mummified on the way down. He really took it like a champ, though. I mean, he didn't say ouch. He didn't punch a kangaroo in the pouch. I'm gonna save real quick, actually. I don't want to get stuck on the air again and then have to go back to the earlier save. Anything upstairs? No, I've already been all fucking over. Oh shit, door opened. Are you cold? Do you need a blanket there? Whose fuck is shitting itself? There are so many loading screens. What is going on? These book fuckers are a different color. They're movable. They're movable, I knew it. I knew it. How am I gonna move them? Oh, I can actually pick them up. I can pick up a whole book fucker. I am the strongest man in the world. Yeah, goodness gracious. You were moved. I moved you. I hope you didn't like your previous area because I moved you from it. I actually knew these bookshelves were movable when I saw them. Because in cartoons and shit, when a object is a different color than the surrounding objects, it's because it's animated. I don't know if it applies to video games, it might have been a coincidence. Alright. Oh, look at that, they left me an army of wine bottles. Outstanding. Open, says Titty. There we go. There we go. Locked doors are no longer an obstacle. Oh, neither is a little wardrobe. Trying to stop me. Good evening. Are you the owner of this house? What the fuck are you screaming for? Why are you smacking me? You piece of shit. Why don't you throw yourself out of one of these windows? Oh, don't be trying to chest bump me. I need to find my wine bottle now. I need some defense. Wibbly wibbly. How do you like that move? The door maneuver. Oh, I guess somebody put glue on these stairs now. This is terrific. My frame rate's fucking up. This really isn't the time for my computer to be eating itself. I'm trying to run away from this zombie bitch thing. Where's the kitchen? I need that wine bottle. I need to be able to fight that bitch. Awesome. My frame rate again. I guess my computer is just popping some bubble wrap right now. It's not really paying attention to running this game. This is incredible. Oh, fucking piece of shit. A strategic ambush. Alright. Alright. I found it. The ultimate weapon. My Excalibur. I will throw this like a javelin. I will use this as a spear. I will piss in this and toss it like a grenade. I've got you now. Sneak attack, bitch! Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I'll just take the key then. Alright, why the fuck is the frame rate fucked up again? Damn it. Oh shit, he's still here! No, take that. Oh, the wine bottle didn't do anything. Damn it, wine bottle was useless. Run, run, run! No, fuck, shit! What happened? He fucking dove off the stairs after me. Alright, well, I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm playing the Bad Mojo demo for the PC. I couldn't find the full game. Let's do this shit. I've never played this before, but I know you play as a roach in this game, and I fucking hate roaches. Especially when it's photorealism we're dealing with. Shit, it's like this archaic hooligan is in the room with me. How do I even control this primordial boogeyman? Oh, arrow keys. Go fuck yourself, roach. I fucking hate roaches. I hate them more than any other creature that inhabits this planet. I would rather flying kick a whale's anus than be anywhere near one of these fuckers. I think they're the most disgusting, awful, revolting, repulsive, putrid, rancid, hopeless, meaningless, careless, pointless, useless, nippleless, wiener-fondling, fart-inducing, shit-producing sacks of filth this world can offer. I guess walking into the baby vomit isn't what I'm supposed to do. But I don't hate cockroaches because I'm afraid of them. They just make me so fucking angry. They march around like they own the world, Earth is their playpen, they don't abide by laws, they don't get into fistfights because all they have is legs. What the fuck is this, pinball? Wow, after Stuart Little's acting career ended, he really took it hard. But I could be in the best of moods, I could win the lottery, and if I so much as catch a glimpse of a roach, I go from being happy to being ready to flatten ass cheeks in a matter of seconds. I just go berserk if I know a roach is nearby. I just can't stand their presence. Alright, rat. The old fuckaroo, I see. You're playing a dangerous game. That's a roach. You don't play dirty against a roach. And I will go to any length to exterminate just one roach. I will body surf through a tsunami. I will kickbox with a black hole. I will masturbate during an earthquake if it means I could rid the world of this creature's foul stench. If the son of a bitch tries to run, I'll follow its track of fuck and then squash it. If it tries to hide, I'll put my ear to the ground and listen for the sound of fuck it emits, go to its location and squash it. Once I see a roach, there is no escape. So to all the roaches on your 6 legs and shit, know this. If I see you, you better buckle your titties because you just signed up for a field trip to the petting zoo. Only there's not going to be a zoo, there's going to be no petting, just squishing material. Fuck. You know what, just fuck it. I'm going to feed this roach to the rat. That's what it deserves. That's what they all deserve. Take solace in the fact that you're being used as a source of protein for the rat. It'll grow big and strong and break out of the mousetrap. That's plenty of nutrition for you, rat. Let's see where we're supposed to go here. We got an oil spill, some straws, roach corpses, fly trap. Fuck. Alright. Get your shit for shitting, roach. It's a fly trap. You're a roach. You're higher on the food chain. Son of a bitch. Can I shuffle through the tar? Oh, yeah, there we go. Now, oh, what the fuck? Alright, maybe I climb up this straw. Roach, I don't give a fuck whether you survive or not. It's irrelevant to me. So I suggest you hunker down and just climb up this fucking noodle. Oh, there you go. There's a little pep in your step. You piece of shit. You know what? Enjoy your time in the quicksand. There's your punishment. Now we're just waddling through Darth Maul's swimming pool. Must have hit the deep end. Roach drowned. Alright, here we go. This is ridiculous. You have 6 legs. Fucking use them. What do you use them for if you're not using them for climbing? Fucking tap dancing? What a useless asshole shit. Fucking sidestepping up it now. That didn't work either. Surprising. Maybe I'm not supposed to go up there. Maybe there's a hidden objective over here. Then again, it's a roach. What other objective does it have other than anus? Fuck it, torpedo. We're going right in the center of that tar pit. Stuck. Fantastic. I'm not giving up. Go. Go for the touchdown. Why don't you go to the designated fucking area and fuck yourself right in your little fuck place? Oh, there we go, we did it! I've wandered into the itsy bitsy spider's den, and its placed sand traps. It knows my weakness, golf. This is yours right here, bitch. This yours? I'm gonna burn your web down with this shit. What the fuck? The karate master just urazuki'd my ass. Damn it. Oh shit, now I'm hydroplaning all over this bitch. I'm gonna go up to the top of the web. It's my web now. Now I'm stuck in its web of pure karate. Shit. Oh, there we go, freedom. If you can't climb their web, incinerate it. Shitting, shitting! It's not even lit! The roach just gave up on itself. Just playing Twister with this. Oh shit! That was insane! Incredible! And then it loses its self-esteem and just takes a dive. That arachnid was going in for a hug, but that anthropod was having none of it. Just fucking scorched it. I cannot climb this web. This is like feet trying to climb a rock wall, and just feet. This is made out of an unclimbable substance. Fuck it, I'm going back to the original plan. I'm gonna burn it. Just give it a nice nudge. Doesn't reach. Alright, don't panic. We'll just push it there. Give it a nice little push. Oh, what's this fucking ridiculous? Alright, so that plan didn't work at all. Let's try plan B. There we go, on the other side of the puddle. The grass is greener on the other side. Looks like someone left their ass vacuum out here. Where do I go? Do I climb over this dinosaur fossil action figure? New area, what's this? Bowling alley? What is this? I actually completed the whole demo? Oh shit, I completed the whole demo. Fucking incredible. Alright, well I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya.
Initiating moisture.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at Spider-Man Far From Home. It's another superhero movie, which means another couple thousand Redditors with their pretentious fart-smelling tendencies saying superhero fatigue is setting in, I swear to God, this time. Like fucking doomsday preppers holding up signs on the street. Superhero fatigue, it's coming! The end is nigh! But as long as the movies still get made as good as they are, it's probably not going to set in for quite a while. The only really bad superhero movie I can think of off the top of my head from the Marvel Universe is Ant-Man and the Wasp. That one gargled some filthy butthole, but aside from that, Marvel movies are just so goddamn well done, and Spider-Man Far From Home is no exception. It is extraordinary. I really liked it. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite ones, to be honest with you. I think the villain in this movie is second only to Thanos in the superhero villain world. I fucking love the villain, and it's not because he had like a relatable goal or goals that you really sympathized with or a character you really even cared about, but he was just so fucking cool, and Jake Gyllenhaal was so good as the character. I loved it. It was just really amazing. The visuals they were able to accompany with his character, the way they executed a lot of the scenes involving the character, everything about him was amazing, and the ending to this movie is extraordinary. It got me so goddamn excited. I can't talk about it because it is a spoiler, but the ending of this movie had me and the whole goddamn theater excited. And that doesn't really happen. I like superhero movies. I think they're fun, but I never get like all giddy, dick in hand, ready to ejaculate. But when the movie ends and you see, you sit through a little bit of the credits,
you're rewarded with something fucking great that I think most people that are familiar with superheroes and shit can really appreciate. And I really just love the way they concluded it. The whole movie, though, was really good. The comedy lands per usual with most Marvel movies. It's really well executed in the comedy department. It tells a cute little story as well. Peter Parker, Tom Holland, he's just fucking great as Spider-Man. I really enjoy him. Really, there's just no bad characters. There's really no bad moments in the movie. The only complaints I have are nitpicky ones about the story, because the story's, it's kind of silly. Like, a lot of the decisions from the characters don't make sense. A lot of the scenes don't make sense. The story doesn't flow all that well, because a lot of it just doesn't make sense. You have to suspend your disbelief. You have this, the whole thing is about a field trip stretched over an adventure where a lot of bad shit's happening, and yet for some reason the adventure still continues despite if it being in the real world. You know, you fucking an entire city getting destroyed. Travel would probably be shut down, and since it's a bunch of kids on a field trip, the parents would probably want the kids home. You know, you just had a goddamn demon destroy a city, a literal act of God in manifestation of destruction destroy a city. Your parents are probably going to want you to call the vacation short, but yet it still continues over the course of a bunch of different locations. A lot of the decisions from the characters, again, that I can't touch on, don't really make sense to me. There's this like level of trust that was never established as to why some of these characters are so trusting of one another. It's hard to explain without getting into spoilers, and I do try and avoid them. But that's the biggest complaint I'd have, is just that the story is kind of nonsensical, and a lot of it's set up for jokes, I imagine. And because it kind of pokes fun at how ridiculous it is. There's a scene where Peter Parker gets on a train, and all of a sudden he's like 3,000 miles away from where he started in like the blink of an eye. And they use that for a conduit for jokes, and I guess that works too. But it's just kind of silly from a narrative perspective. And the only other issue I have with the movie is I really think Spider-Man was kind of lame in like the first 2 or 3 fights. He didn't really do anything. He kind of just got his ass cheeks smacked on by the enemies. He didn't really impress me, and he has been impressive. Like, Spider-Man is a really, really fun character to watch in the action scenes in all the previous movies. And it was really underwhelming in the beginning. He just kind of, you know, tossed a pebble. He'd throw a little road sign at the monster. I mean, that's kind of underwhelming, you know what I mean? But at the end of the movie, he really pops the fuck off. The last fight scene with the main villain is really, really fun to watch. I enjoyed that a lot. Really, everything about the last 30 minutes of the movie, I was just giddy about. I really, really liked it a lot. The movie's definitely worth seeing. I think it's very fucking good. Plugging this shit into the moist meter, I'm giving Spider-Man Far From Home a nice 90%. I really like it. I know a lot of you kind of scoff at superhero movies, but they're just really well made. They're really well done. Comedy works in all of them. The action works in all of them. They have good stories. They keep setting themselves up for a really interesting story narrative perspective. It's hard to not like them. You can pretend you don't, but when you see one, it's always enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. That's about it. So yeah. Wow. The world looks so different today. The colors don't even seem the same. It feels like this morning I woke up in an alternate dimension. One separate from the dimension I inhabited yesterday. The new research that was published changed everything. We've been lied to our whole lives. And I know you've probably already seen it. I imagine some of you took the day off of work just to process it. They found the male G-spot. And I didn't even know it was lost, like the city of Atlantis. I thought we had already pinpointed that sucker down eons ago. I remember for as long as I've had holes, I was told that the G-spot was buried deep in my ass, and that's where it stayed. But apparently, that was all a lie. That was a guess that wasn't ever fully confirmed, and now they published new research saying definitively we have found the male G-spot, and it's not in that cavernous hole. You see the new male G-spot meta? I did. It's out of reach, though. My loadout isn't equipped for the new meta for G-spot. It's apparently a place on your foreskin, not in your butthole. Male G-spot revealed, and if you guessed it's in the butt, you're wrong. intensely pleasurable. Also, no one's guessing it's in the butt. That's what we were told for years. It was supposedly confirmed to be in the asshole. Not like people just randomly made that up. But now new evidence, I guess, throws that theory in the trash. After years of searching, I like that. I guess the fountain of youth. After years of searching, scientists in Spain have finally found the male G-spot, discovering this so-called erogenous zone is far from where they suspected. It detailed their findings in a stimulating study published in the journal Andology. Where's the so-called on switch, defined by its capacity to induce intense orgasms upon stimulation, in an obscure region called the frenular delta, a triangular zone located on the underside of the penis where the head meets the shaft, an area so mysterious it has long been omitted from sexual health textbooks. Oh my god, they discovered a new area of my cock? I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a foreskin spot. Years of searching, it's not like they're going to the Amazon rainforest. Just touch your dick or ass, bro. That's very true. Yeah. It's not like it was some kind of crazy expeditious journey to find it. Like you can study the shit out of your wiener and butt. According to this study conducted by scientists at the University of Santiago de Compostela in Spain, this region is richly innervated by partially overlapping perineal related to the region connecting the genitals and anus, and dorsal, aft-facing nerve branches with heightened concentrations of nerve bundles and pleasure receptors. In layman's person terms, the frenular delta makes for intensely pleasurable and highly specialized sensations, according to the paper. By finding this penile pleasure panel, scientists have closed the book on a region that has eluded scientists for years, like sexplorers finding a phallic northwest passage. For decades, scientists have seen the prostate as the trigger for male orgasms, but had neglected to identify it on the proverbial pleasure map until now. That's good news. We're finally here. We've arrived. The apex of society. It kept hiding from us. Sex 2 is finally upon us. That's right. That's right. You can kick and you can scream, but it'll come all the same. We have discovered the male G-spot, and it's right where I said it was from the very beginning. I've been saying for years that the dark side of the moon on the penis it's highly unexplored. No one ever checks underneath. Do we flick it or something? You do whatever you want with it. You slap it, you fucking fart on it. I don't know, man. But I think you need to have your foreskin for it. Can I sue the doctor that took my G-spot? I know. A question on everyone's mind now after this stunning revelation. The G-spot Krampus that stole all our foreskin, hogging the G-spots to himself. It's a game changer, not gonna lie, feels so good. Okay, I can only speak as a circumcised man, but I feel like there's no way uncircumcised dudes didn't know that. Right? Like, I feel like just through trial and error and experimenting, you would have found that, oh, this spot feels cool. Wow, this feels so good over here. Right? Like, there's no way someone who's uncircumcised read this and they're like, holy fuck, I never thought to touch under my wiener. I'm only ever on top doing this, like a DJ. Like, I feel like this isn't new information for, like, the majority of people. It's just now it's being officially labeled as the male G-spot. That guy's the only hooded homie left alive. Yeah, we have to preserve him. Put him in a bubble. We must study him. Ask him questions. The only man with a hot dog and a bun still around. So does that mean the spot in your ass was just LARPing as the G-spot? I feel like it must have been like maybe a placebo thing or something. I don't know, I never tried getting up in there and seeing what that felt like. But I feel like just because of all of the propaganda, like all of the articles written about it, a lot of people probably convinced themselves that this is euphoria, this is the good stuff. Meanwhile, they're just fiddling around in their butt. It doesn't do anything. The other channel video, which one of the boys can find their G-spot first? Doing everything behind a curtain so you can only see the shadows. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I'll write it down. I'll put it in the notes. So you're saying I've been sticking my finger up my ass for nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. You're becoming more familiar with your body. Knowledge is power and all that. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it was moot. Right, you probably got some experience out of it. Mapping it like you're splunking. Exactly. Exactly right. He gets it. I once stuck my finger in my anus to get the poop out, but it felt kinda good. What's your plan, man? How would you get the poop out by sticking a finger up there? All you're doing is just plugging it further up. What the hell? What? How is that? What kind of strategy is that? It's not like a lawnmower with like a ripcord or anything. Like all you're doing is just poking it. Fish hooking, I guess. Oh, I guess. Yeah, you could be fish hooking. Turning my asshole into an arcade claw game. Nurses do it for chronic constipation. Well, I don't think they just... Well, I don't know, maybe they do. I was gonna say, I don't think they just go like one finger up and just start jamming it up there or something like Naruto 10,000 Years of Pain. Like, I imagine there's probably a methodology to it. They just slap the cheeks around, probably. Can you imagine if that was the actual, like, medicinal strategy? I see you've got some impacted feces here. Alright, bend over. Just on, like, bongos on their ass. It's shockwave treatment. They do it for kidney stones. You don't need foreskin, it's above the foreskin. I don't know if this article covers it, but I was reading that in order to, like, actually optimize male G-spot, you need foreskin. Let's see. Maybe I've been lied to. Maybe they're still trying to keep it under wraps. Doesn't say here. Let me just Google it. Let's see. Male G-spot foreskin required or not? Let's see. It seems like it's too new. People still talking about the back door. Yeah, I don't see any information on whether or not it's required or not. From what I saw earlier, it is. Maybe it's not. Who's really to say? We're still on the cusp of this discovery. This is like electricity. This is big. We still don't quite understand all of the inner workings of it. We're working it out.
Meet Bailey, a 6-inch Yorkie who's robbing his owners of a sex life.
Whoa! Whoa!
Pressing down.
I hope Billy the Exterminator pays him a
Better
visit.
for the job than Top Terrier, who lives with Jackie, Phil, and 18-year-old Holly on the outskirts of Glasgow.
Why did they throw in
Phil is an assistant
18-year-old?
governor at a high
So that way
security
people
prison.
knew it was legal to think about her sexually or something? That seems like an odd detail. You didn't tell me Phil's age. Is Phil not 18?
Of attention and attacks if anyone.
Come on, Phil, you can handle it.
Mummy may dote on Bailey,
Aw.
but Phil is sick of him.
Hey, well, fuck you, Phil.
Decision about the dog.
To feed him.
That's a good boy.
Look at 18-year-old Holly
Yorkshire
just
Terriers
feeding the
can
dog from the
subsist on
fork.
Very little food. Problem pooches for 10 years.
like
Can she
James
convince
Bond
Bailey
of dog
and
training.
That a dog should know it.
What's going on with Bailey then?
We don't have a normal relationship.
Well, Mary Poppins, 18-year-old Holly and I have been feeding him pasta, and, well, he doesn't like Phil.
For night.
Okay, if you want to have sex, Bailey has to go to your mother's.
We have on occasion.
That seems more like an excuse not to have sex with Phil.
Well, I suppose
Hey,
that's
sorry,
quite
Phil,
romantic,
you know,
but it'd be
Bailey's
nice if you could
sparking
do
it.
it
You know,
in your
Bailey
own
doesn't
bedroom,
like it when we
wouldn't
have sex, not tonight.
Blame Jackie for this.
Or tomorrow.
She-
Phil, can we
she
just
failed
divorce?
him in the room.
Okay.
God damn.
Another big
Literally, this is the only
18-year-old
way-
Holly's just doing what her mom does. She's a victim of
Victoria
bad
gets
dog
the boys out
parenting.
of the house to find.
The dog suffers because of it.
Well, I don't think Bailey's suffering. Bailey's
Following
getting
morning,
top-tier
Victoria's first
food,
priority is
and he is
addressing
getting to
Bailey's
bully Phil
antisocial
and
sofa
cuck
drill.
Phil.
Okay.
Phil's just gonna
Now
rip
turn
ass in the
around.
dog's
Just turn
face.
around. That's it. Just back, very quietly. Just back. Don't look at him.
Shit your pants, Phil.
And just relax.
She's a
He
Phil
senses
trainer.
it. He can see
Yeah,
your
she's
body
here to
tensing.
train Phil to be a man. Not really training the dog.
Phil thinks Bailey's a disobedient embarrassment of a dog. But Victoria
That's a bit
takes
harsh,
her tricks
Phil.
up her sleeve.
Especially for a man who's getting
I
cucked
want to
by
get
that
Bailey
dog.
to put his
I wouldn't
bottom
exactly be
down.
talking
That's
such
all I
big
want.
words.
Put the treat no
Garlic to his
To
dog
help
food,
Bailey
even
eat,
much
I've
more
decided to
appealing
feed it this
sweet.
entire thing of chocolate.
Playing with him is you're really sort of simulating the kill, as it were. You're on one end of the animal, he's on the other end.
Well, to be honest with you here, I don't think Bailey's killing any
And if
animals.
the play gets out of hand, Victoria
Bailey
has
would
a
struggle
technique to
against a
stop
dust bunny, let alone another
If he, for
living
example,
animal.
got your hand,
Hard for him, really hard. But we've created it, so we need to.
Phil's stressing out about finally being able to have sex. He's already coming
sort
right
it
now.
For him. And do what's best
It's been
for
years. It's been years, Victoria.
Go with that.
Years. Years.
We're just gonna have to.
progress. Bailey stays off the table and appears to take to dog food.
Phil now eats out of a
Jackie
dog
and Phil
food bowl
use
as well.
Victoria's backing in
He
method
loves
to
kibble.
enjoy shared evenings on.
We'll take a chance.
I still don't fuck my wife.
for each other.
When you look at me, what do you see? Just a man? Or perhaps you see a man that could potentially be extremely efficient at laying the long dick of justice down. The next John McClane, perhaps. John McClane is Bruce Willis's character in the Die Hard series. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that, but I feel like if you're not talking in memes on the internet, half the people just don't even understand what the fuck you're saying anyway. It's Die Hard, is what that reference was. What I'm trying to say is, at the streams I do at twitch.tv/moistcritical, we watch a lot of Live PD. We make a lot of jokes about Live PD. I talk a lot of shit about some of the officers and some of the shit on Live PD. And now I have been formally challenged by my local police department to come do some of their police training. And do I look like the kind of man that's gonna back down from a fucking challenge like that? God, no.
So what do we do now?
We get out.
I'm out. They came out as soon as they walked out. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. What the heck? You let me down, officer.
You hard jump for a second?
No, I was calm the whole time. Yeah, as you can see, my reflexes and reaction time would make even Google's quantum computer jealous and envious. Now, to give this some context, this exercise was to simulate a traffic stop and then not knowing what's going to happen. My partner is my good friend Andrew, or Hugbees on YouTube, and he's gonna have a video on this if you want to see it from his perspective as a 6'4" giant monster man. And obviously what happened is the two officers playing the criminals got out and went full nuts to butts action mode with their shotguns and just fucking blasted at us. Now, luckily my instincts kicked in and I went full fucking Jason Bourne mode on him. I ran behind the police car knowing that was the optimal position for cover, and Andrew knew the optimal position for cover was behind me. As you can see here in this picture, he's just sniffing my fucking asshole and hoping I absorb all the bullets until they run out. We weren't firing blanks. They just intentionally missed us, so likely I would have just been a pile of fucking meat on the ground if those were live rounds. I would have looked like a Gears of War chainsaw death, but they decided not to shoot us. I wasn't so merciful. What we had were tracer rounds or marker rounds, I don't remember, but it's like a modified plastic bullet where the tip has paint on it and it's a plastic tip instead of a metal one, so you're not just fucking executing people during training. And I returned fire and all of my shots were right on target. I'm like a fucking prodigy. 30 minutes ago.
Show me where you hit him.
But if somehow he survived that. Oh, where did we get you? Oh, nice, nice.
Look at that shot.
Wow. Orange got there. And then I don't know if you can see the sleeve area. Wow. Oh, nice. Now, were you aiming away from us intentionally?
Oh, I got that as well. Did you land anything?
Did you do it like a...
Oh, did you get him too?
Yeah, I got him in the collarbone.
Also, to recognize...
Not to flex too hard on all you pussies out there, but the guns only had 4 tracer rounds in them, and all 4 of my shots hit, 2 on each. If you were scoring that as a professional judge, if that was a competition, for example, that'd be a perfect score, no doubt about it. It's also important to note that I've been shooting a long time. It's not my first rodeo behind a handgun, and that didn't have nearly as much kickback as a normal gun. So, the odds were in my favor that I was going to be a deadly shot out here. But regardless, we would have died 15 seconds before I fired a single bullet because of the rapid amount of shotgun shells they were able to unload in my panic.
time!
I thought it came from over here.
Did you actually get shot at?
No, it was in the car.
You look everywhere but at the
Oh, it sounded like it came from over here.
All right, so from the officer's perspective, what happened as you were walking?
2 gunshot sounds.
I think you reacted to the echo off the building.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get a visual on where the shots were coming from.
Okay.
Suspect ran away. I noticed that, drew my weapon, tried to hit him, and checked on the deceased.
Okay, so here's the important question. Was he a suspect, a victim, or a witness?
At that point, it wouldn't matter. I was just executing on the spot.
I am a great shot. Good shot. Yes. So at least it won't be any question about whether or not it's going to be a murder trial. So.
Yeah, once again, absolutely perfect shots. I could shoot the pubic hair off a bumblebee from over 100 yards away. Needless to say, though, perhaps the decision-making could be called into question and my reaction time. In fact, I looked everywhere but where the shots actually came from. And then by the time I registered it, I just saw a man running, and at that point, it was like a fucking dog chasing a car. I was just coming after it, so I put him down. But man, did I put him down in style. All 4 of those shots hit right up on his upper back, like right around his neck. I fucking severed his spine with that shit. I was like a razor blade, a saw of bullets. But yeah, everything else I did there blew ass and was not textbook or protocol, I imagine. I guess one thing that this did teach me that I didn't think about is when a cop pulls over a car, it is pulling over a totally fucking random car. If I did that shit, I'd probably be terrified out of my goddamn mind. I can't even go up to a cashier and pay for stuff without thinking they're gonna try something fishy on me, so I guess that's amplified by 100 when you just pull over a car on the street. But that being said, while I might not be the best traffic officer, my god, could I be the best traffic assassin. Like, you know, let's say a cop did pull over a car and he's taken 3 hostages. He's got 3 children stacked on top of each other that he's using as a meat shield, and there's only a small opening underneath the armpit of one of the kids on top. I could probably squeeze a shot through there and get him right between the eyes. My marksmanship here, my sharpshooting, was remarkable, if nothing else.
The car, you want me to bang into a door panel or inside? Yeah. Looking towards that flagpole out there, that's where the stick. Do it again now.
That's intense, Daddy.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Busch Gardens look like shit. The GoPro on though. Are you guys switching? Yeah. I want passengers. Do you not want in that one?
It's hard to tell. Pick my spot.
All right. You want me to wear the GoPro?
Yeah. I'm pretty convinced that the officers here did a little scouting report on me beforehand, did their homework, and learned that I am very prone to motion sickness. I don't know how many of you knew that about me, but I get motion sick very easily. And one of the courses they did put us through here was their escape and pursuit tactics behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's often a point of jokes during Live PD because some of the shit just looks super lame, like a child playing with Hot Wheels badly. But after being in there, I'm still going to make jokes about the pursuits on Live PD occasionally, but man, after being in there, I realized I would not be able to survive that. I would be puking so goddamn hard, the criminals would win if they just made me do a simple donut or like a 4-point turn quickly. Because, my god, I was miserable after this little set of stunt driving Fast and Furious shit. I was just miserable for the time I was at the police academy. I was sick for the rest of the day. The 12 hours after this, I was just miserably ill. It fucked my stomach up. I felt like a bundle of assholes.
Wet roads you got to take into consideration the slippery, daytime and nighttime, your depth perception, fluctuation.
Make sure you get him barfing out the window.
Hopefully it won't come to
Let me
that.
turn this camera on.
Sounds like we're getting pretty close.
We haven't even started the first one yet. Gonna have an officer down.
Change the tone of that. There we go.
can you give up the direction of travel that we are going?
We're going north, down the back roads, east.
How fast are we going?
80 miles per hour, it
What
feels
are the-
like.
What are the environmental conditions? Road, traffic?
Very high chance of me puking. Your days of selling bootleg anime are over. Jesus. Holy shit. Slow down, please.
My first corner of opportunity would be right here.
Oh,
The second officer
You're
would
fucked
be coming
now.
in from this corner. The other one would be coming from there. You quickly jump out of the car. Guns are drawn, screaming and hollering with all the siren noises.
we may have won, but I feel like I've lost. Oh.
By the time this high-speed pursuit component rolled around, I was already damn near delirious from all the motion sickness, so when he handed me the radio, I thought it was for like the loudspeaker on the police car where I was, talking to the criminals pull over and shit. Turns out it was only going to the other police car in front of us, so I was just telling the other officer my ailments and begging him to slow down and shit. I thought I was intimidating the criminals, but in fact I was just communicating with the other vehicle. Again, I would not fare well in a police chase at all, is what I learned from that experience there.
Charlie, you've watched so much live PD.
Oh yeah. I know all the rules of engagement, the Miranda rights.
I'm expecting you to talk down.
Yeah.
Holy.
I'm expecting to die from barrel roll.
He's gonna apply to be a police officer by the time I'm done.
I want you to calm him down and make him subscribe to your channel.
The male is arguing with the mall employee and becomes aggravated when he sees you. That's all you get. All right? So you'll see it starting to count down in 3, 2, 1, and you'll be good to
Phone
go.
sold me, it doesn't work. I can't call anybody, I can't text anybody. I mean, what the hell? What kind of business are you running in there? No.
Talk to
why
him.
should I calm down?
Hey, excuse me, sir. What seems to be the problem here?
Okay, I'm gonna come inside.
Sir, don't ignore me. Sir, don't ignore me. Sir. You're really tempting my patience here, sir. What is this argument over?
I'm not spending another $500 on another phone.
Sir, come over here. Talk to me for a
Sir,
minute.
yeah, come step over here. Let's talk about those prices. Maybe we're on the same team.
Another phone. How about I bash your
Jesus! Just drop it! Ah! What kind of maniac brings a hammer to a mall? It's right on the money.
Oh, right there.
Oh, that's the spine.
Right after you got
Oh, you had already gotten him.
I was leading my shot in case he jumped.
You shot his outline like a cartoon.
How quick did that happen when he pulled that hammer out?
That was lightning fast.
Very lightning.
This was the last exercise we got to take part in. It was their virtual simulator, which is just hundreds and hundreds of different scenarios with branching paths, like a fucking Telltale game mixed with Time Crisis, because your tasers, your handguns, your pepper sprays, they all have little lasers in them so you can see where you hit or if your taser even hit and shit like that. It was really interesting and really cool, and it all depends on what you say and how you handle the situation where it branches off to. Obviously, I chose the bad ending on this one with him bringing out the hammer. It's like a fucking WWE finisher, so I didn't handle it that well. But in my defense, he was ignoring me, but I also see why he would, because I'm 5'6", so I guess I wasn't that intimidating to him. But anyway, I was expecting to go in there and like defuse live bombs and shit, but just due to time and when we went, we didn't get to take part in all the extreme stuff. Either way, though, it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that they had us out there to do that. I'd say overall, I passed the course challenges, maybe. Maybe kind of, if you just disregard anything involving the police vehicles. I think I did pretty well everywhere else. But the second you put me behind one of those fucking spinning cars doing your stunts and shit, I'm fucked. But I'm gonna say I passed. That's it. See ya. Good morning. I hope you're ready to put a frown on that face. If you happen to be smiling right now, get that off of there. Take it down. And I mean that because what we're going to be talking about today is very infuriating to any sane person out there. And it's something that needs to be talked about and is part of a phenomenon that's becoming all too common, which is child sexual abuse crimes no longer being taken seriously in our justice system. minimal punishment to the demons that commit these crimes. Behold, Exhibit A. Robert Morris has just been released from jail after spending only 6 months in there. Robert Morris is a former Texas megachurch pastor, also former spiritual advisor to Donald Trump, who last year pled guilty to 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child. In the 1980s, Morris was molesting a 12-year-old girl multiple times, numerous instances of him molesting a child. People in the church also lied and covered for him, even attacking the victim. And eventually, last year, it was all completely confirmed that he had committed these acts. He had even pled guilty to these acts. And the justice that was dispensed, a measly 6 months in jail for Robert Morris. And now he has 9.5 years of probation, which he will spend living in his luxurious lake house property. He also paid, I think it was $270,000 in restitution, which is peanuts to this guy's net worth. And he has to register as a sex offender, which, judging from the response from people, probably won't have any effect on him. People are like, well, he did the time. He's a changed man now. He's learned from his mistakes. We should welcome him back with open arms. Which I think is unhinged lunacy. But if this current administration has taught us anything, it's that the sex offender label is a protected status in the government. Fucking Donald Trump appointed Lawrence Taylor on his Council of Sports and Nutrition. Lawrence Taylor is literally a level 1 sex offender, actively registered sex offender, and Donald Trump gave him a position that supposedly works with children here on this council. And of course, the government doing everything imaginable to protect those named in the Epstein files. It's pretty clear that the sex offender label doesn't actually matter to a lot of people in positions of power, and even to just normal community members, it seems like they're more than willing to just say, welcome back, Robert Morris, we're glad to have you home. It's just complete fucking insanity. I'm just gonna be honest with you, puppet pals, and again, maybe I'm just fucking boofing crazy pills here. It just doesn't smell like justice to me. That Robert Morris only spends 6 months behind bars in the slammer, even though he has been found guilty to molesting a 12-year-old girl multiple times, numerous instances of it, only spending 6 months in jail, and then getting to just live it up in his $1 million lake house property, and I imagine will be landing lucrative gigs in the future, even despite all of these known facts about him being a heinous, unforgivable demon. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a phenomenon that I think is becoming even more common. Another thing that I read today is that one of the January 6th rioters who's been pardoned by Trump turns out to have been a huge pedophile. There's actually been a couple of them, but the most recent one is Daniel Tochi. He was just sentenced to 4 years in jail for having more than 100,000 child sexual abuse images and videos on his devices. Authorities also found other disturbing things in there, like apparently he had saved videos of like a cat being thrown in blenders, stuff like that. But what I don't understand is, why is his sentencing so light? Why is he only getting 4 years in jail? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. He had over 100,000 images and videos of child sexual abuse material. Why is he not being behind bars for the rest of his life? This is absurd. This is just downright preposterous. 4 years in jail for that? That's 4 years in jail is like the same sentence they give to someone who fucking had an ounce of weed in their car or something. Like, this is completely inexcusable. And just even reading about this case makes me feel like Ed from the episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy when he had a fucking rock in his shoe, where he's just really mad. Like, that's how I felt reading this whole fucking thing. So apparently, Tochi's attorney had argued for dismissal because the evidence of all of this child sexual abuse material was gathered from the case for which Daniel Tochi was pardoned by Trump. The case against Mr. Tochi must be dismissed because the entirety of the evidence stems from a warrant that, according to President Trump, should never have issued. President Trump recognized the ongoing nature of the injustice against Mr. Tochi as the investigation took place over the course of 4 years, and the instant case is still being prosecuted. There aren't enough words that exist to describe this kind of evil, ghoulish behavior. So fundamentally, his argument boils down to, this case is unjust because You gathered all of this evidence of my client having over 100,000 images and videos of child sexual abuse material during an investigation from a case that President Trump has pardoned him for. Thus, all of this evidence is moot. Yes, all of it exists, but you didn't collect it appropriately. Thus, my client should be a free man, despite very clearly being a deranged pedophile. And they're falling onto, like, President Trump as, like, a means of shielding them. Like, President Trump said that this warrant should have never happened in the first place, thus you would have never even known that my client was a pedophile, so we have to dismiss this. That was what he tried to argue. Unsuccessfully, for the most part, though, even though they did lose that case, his client's only getting 4 years despite having over 100,000 images and videos of child sexual abuse material. That's not justice. He should be in jail for life. He is a fucking danger to a civilized society. This is a monster. Why in the fuck is he only getting 4 years in jail? It's just crazy that crimes like this aren't being taken seriously. Child sexual abuse crimes are not being taken seriously by the justice system anymore. And like I said, these aren't just some like fringe rare cases. It feels like it's only getting more and more frequent. I could go on and on. Another really recent example, a case that actually happened here in Florida, in Tallahassee. A Judge Tiffany Baker Carper allowed a maniac by the name of Daniel Spencer, who had just been convicted a month earlier of trying to meet up with a 15-year-old minor for sex. He was caught in a sting operation. And while awaiting sentencing, the judge allowed him out on bond, and while out on bond, he murdered his stepdaughter, Melissa Missy Mogul. The judge stated he's been out for an entire year, as far as I saw, with no violations. I didn't see any criminal history regarding violence. The only criminal history I saw was relating to drug offenses. When I looked, Madam Prosecutor, you're free to enlighten the court if I've missed something. This article then went on to say that it's unclear from the record whether the judge or prosecutor were aware at the time that the Tallahassee Police Department, in consultation with the state attorney's office and the DCF, had investigated allegations that Daniel Spencer molested Missy. Both agencies dropped their investigations without taking action because of a lack of probable cause. So it seems like there were allegations there that weren't pursued, and the judge decided that while awaiting sentencing, even though he had been convicted of trying to meet up with a minor for sex, that he'd posed no violent danger, so allowed him free on bond. And while out, he murdered his stepdaughter. Now, let me ask you something, and I want you to put on your thinking caps here for this thought experiment, this exercise. What fucking sense does that make? He is convicted of trying to meet a child for sex. How is he not a danger? Like, maybe he doesn't have a violent criminal history, but he is convicted of trying to meet a child for sex. Why let him out on bond in the first place? Especially, he knows he's going to get sentenced. I would imagine most people would have the thought that would cross their noodle like, well, maybe he's going to go out there and do something. He knows he's going to the big house, so maybe there's a chance he would just go out there and do something drastic in the meantime while he's still breathing the free air. I don't know how that scenario wouldn't be a consideration for the judge here. It doesn't make any sense to me. He is convicted of trying to meet a child for sex. What sense does it make to release him out into the public, into the community, while awaiting the sentencing? All that does is put that madman back out there in the meantime where there could be more victims. It really is just outrageous. The judge seemingly didn't think that this guy, this pedophile, was dangerous. His crime wasn't really violent. He was just trying to meet a child for sex. So I don't see like a criminal history of violence. So we'll go ahead and let him out on bond. I won't revoke that. That's fine. And naturally, this caused a big uproar here in Florida, as it rightfully should. I think this is completely inexcusable. If the judge had ruled that he must stay in custody during the sentencing as they await for it, then that 5-year-old child would still be alive. Most likely. I think that is very true. And I do think judges need to be held accountable for these kind of fucking baffling decisions that they make. Judges should not be above responsibility and accountability. And this was such a big deal here in Florida that a new piece of legislation was put into effect called Missy's Law, named after the victim in this case, with the stated intention of requiring judges to remand defendants to custody immediately after their conviction of certain dangerous crimes rather than allow them to remain free pending sentences, which happened in the case of Missy's stepfather. So basically, when someone is convicted of a dangerous crime, which I believe, and I think most sane, sensible people would also agree with, that Daniel Spencer's initial conviction of trying to meet up with a 15-year-old child for sex makes him a dangerous criminal. He should not have had the opportunity to be out again in the meantime, in between the conviction and the sentencing. I think that 100% should constitute staying in custody. Did you hear that the finale for The Amazing Digital Circus is going to theaters? I did. I've also seen that a lot of fans are very upset about that. Because it's 2 weeks early to theaters and it's not like globally in every theater. So a lot of... Here, I'll just pull up like the announcement. So a lot of fans feel betrayed because they've been going to YouTube for free for all this time. And now it's not free, it's going to theaters, and if you're not in the area that it's showing, you have to wait and avoid spoilers is the big controversy. Wow. That actually sounds pretty fucked. I disagree to a certain extent. 2 weeks maybe is a little long for it. That I can understand. Like maybe it should have been like a week early. But this is expensive, man. The amount of money Glitch pours into animation, like purely for the love of the game, releasing for free on YouTube is astounding. No one else is doing that. And for their finale to like finally try and generate some money off it, releasing in theaters, I think is a very cool thing, actually. What better way to celebrate it than having it go to the big screen? The issue is I do think 2 weeks is probably too long, especially when people can't go see it, like, in general, because it's not playing in their theater. I think if they had done a week, it probably wouldn't have been controversial. Like, there'd still, of course, be some sticklers who are like, this should remain free forever, and all the animators should work for free, and all of this needs to be 1000% free. Glitch needs to make sure that I never have to pay a penny for this high-quality entertainment, and I don't care if you go bankrupt and lose everything because of it. It's free. Damn it, forever. Like, there's always going to be people like that. But I think 2 weeks was a little ambitious, and that does make it so it's hard to avoid spoilers for that long for the community. I think I would have done like a week. And it's still extremely exciting for everyone to go see it. Never gotten the appeal for Digital Circus. It's not really my cup of tea. That's not my favorite Glitch production. But I understand why people love it so much and are super passionate about it. It's just personally not my favorite. More of a Gaslight District Glitch enjoyer. You saw the new YouTube report showing how many people are watching indie animations on YouTube? The numbers are crazy. I haven't seen the numbers, but I've been saying, man, we are straight up in the golden age of animation, and have been for a little while. Just extremely talented people are making animation, and just readily available for everyone to watch. It's incredible. Let's see. And that's in no small part thanks to things like Glitch. YouTube report details animation industry indie wave, reveals viewership trends. Let's see. New report from YouTube reveals how the cratering of traditional US studio animation and aging of digital-first audience may be expanding opportunities for independent digital animation. Animation News Wave. Findings come from interviews with creators analyzing viewership data among 16 to 49-year-old users across the globe, not just YouTube Kids. Okay. According to the report, interest in the animation is global. 50% of online animation fans 14 to 49 reporting that they watch animated series in languages other than their own. In case of Korean series like Alien Stage, 90% of animated survival audition 90% of the animated survival audition shows viewership came from outside Korea. What are like the big numbers here, though? And here's Glitch mentioned. That's when Glitch put on Amazing Digital Circus, landed on 8 out of 12 countries trending topics list. Never seen an animated series have that kind of exposure, especially so soon in its tenure. They'd only released 4 episodes at the time. Videos tagged with Alien Stage collectively earned 330 million views in 2025. I don't know what Alien Stage is, but it must be very popular. This is seemingly more into like the minutia of it as opposed to like the actual numbers. I was just very curious what total animation viewership metrics look like, but it seems like that's not what the report focused on per se. Where it says 66% of Gen Z fans watch animated memes weekly, 57% watch animatics weekly, and 63% watch YouTube-made animated series weekly. But that's only of the people that they interviewed for the study. That's not like... Well, at least based on how I'm reading this, it seems like it's only out of who they were tracking and extrapolating on. But yeah, animation is still huge. Indie animation is huge. Mainstream animation better than indie animation. Alright, whatever, Buster. But I will disagree with you to a certain extent. Yeah, some of the mainstream animation is obviously going to dwarf like indie one. Like, I get it. I mean, budget, the amount of team members that work on it, it's going to be higher quality. But then you have things like Invincible. And I think there's a lot of fan animation and indie animation that looks better than Invincible. Outside of Season 1, Invincible's animation is just really, really weak. Especially this season. Don't know if you saw the latest Meat Canyon video, but production value was actually insane, rivals actual TV productions. That was breathtaking. That was an incredible piece of content. The puppetry, the sets, that was filmed like a no-nonsense, big-budget show I would have seen on TV like 10, 15 years ago. It was very impressive. You see the Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers dev team got dissolved, and also Kazan team got dissolved too. Talked about Kazan, and the Wu-Chang one happened earlier today. I saw We're losing some really talented studios, man. It's a shame. It's a real shame. How are these studios that make quality games dissolving? Because the budget for everything is so bloated and the expectations from the upper echelon are so high and unreasonable that no matter how good the game is, it'll never be enough. So then they end up just dissolving the teams. It sucks. It really, really does. It blows. Don't know if it's a hot take, but I thought Wuchang was super generic. That was kind of my take as well. It wasn't my favorite Souls-like game. It was solid, but I didn't think it offered anything super special. I didn't regret spending the 15, 16 hours, whatever it was I spent with it. I had fun, but it wasn't anything like crazy. It was still good, though. And it made me excited to see more from them. Which now doesn't seem to be happening. Leave Souls-like games to FromSoft. Every other Souls-like game not made by FromSoft is dog shit. Actually might be one of the worst takes I've read in a while. Completely ignoring things like Neo and Lies of P. IGN, hire this man. It's true. True. You see the video of that cornhole player sniffing coke off a dollar bill upside down, then shooting a gun out his window? What? What was his name again? Dayton Weber. Yep, snorts off dollar bill and then shoots out of the window. This is the quadruple amputee that killed that guy recently.
Hey, that was perfect. You just it spilled all. I don't give a you, bud.
Wow. Can we even show this on stream? He just snorted coke. It was blurred! What do you mean? It was blurred. It couldn't even see that, and it could have been anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new chair pretty soon. My chair is so fucking cooked. I've had it for so long now that the normal spot where my ass is has indented down, which has pushed all of the other, I don't know, organs of the chair towards the back. So now right behind my cheeks, there are like these giant stalactites that are sprouting up. So it's like really high there. So if I like lean back, it hurts my back. And if I sit on it, it goes like right into my cheeks and digs in. It is very uncomfortable now. Does it feel kind of good? No, it feels like shit actually. It's like, sharp's not the right word. It's like sitting on like a pointed rock. Like if I lean back. The only spot, can you see it if I pointed my camera at it? Maybe. Well, here. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe you can see like all the like spikes sticking up there, maybe? It's not comfy. It's just gotten too old, so I gotta get a new one. Too bad it won't hit the G-spot since it relocated. True, yeah, since the G-spot ran away from the ass. That's a good point. Put the chair up for sale online at an absurd price. Yeah, $5 million or something. One of a kind. It does have, it genuinely does have full ass print, because like I said, it's so old that where my ass typically sits is just fully indented in and pushed everything else out the back. So if ever it becomes possible to clone someone, there might be enough ass DNA on this to make it happen. Encase the chair in resin and see if an art museum will accept it. Oh, that's pretty good. That's kind of cool. No, I'm not actually going to sell it. I just need to get a new one, that's all. Can't really sit in this all that often. It is just not comfy anymore. But I gotta ask my parents what kind it is, because they're the ones that got it many, many years ago. Don't throw it away. What the fuck else am I gonna do with it? I don't want to sell it either. That'd be weird. But yeah, I don't typically like throwing anything away either, so maybe maybe I will encase it in resin. I wonder how long I've had this chair, actually. It has to be like 8 years, right? Close to it, probably. Can't you just change the seat cushion and keep it? I don't think so. Not with this. I don't even see how I would do that. There's really no way I can see of making that happen. I'm just gonna get the same chair again is all. I like this chair too much. God, it's like the scene in Toy Story 2 when they leave Jesse. Okay. What if instead of a chair you got something cool like a rocking chair, like a rocking horse or a tricycle? That would be very cool. I'd love sitting on that for hours. That'd feel great. The chair first appeared on stream August 2nd, 2020. Has it only been 6 years? For sure I had this in like 2019. You know what I kind of want to do? I've been really getting into the idea of like restoring things. Like I got a 1886 Winchester the other day. Or 87. I can't remember. It's either 86 or 87. I got a Winchester. And it's not in like shooting condition. So I've been wanting to restore it. Because I've been really getting into the idea of like restoring things. Maybe I'll do that for this chair and try and upgrade it with like little fans and shit. Like really elevate it. Bro thinks he's Arthur Morgan. I'm sure I could find like someone that can teach me to restore it. I think that could be cool if I give it all kinds of really cool upgrades, like little silent fans in there for my cheeks. Eliminate the swamp ass, let that shit breathe. This chair also has like a big issue. It has like very sharp edges on like the wheels around it that I've cut my feet on quite a few times. I could round those out. That might be a fun little project. For the Winchester, do you plan on getting donor parts or remanufacturing the parts? If possible, I would like to actually remanufacture them. But I don't think that'll be possible. I don't know. I haven't done enough research on what would go into that kind of restoration project. But a family friend actually builds flintlocks from scratch. So I feel like if anyone would know what the process of restoring this would look like, it would be him. It's so sick, actually. It's very cool. I was gonna ask him to teach me how to build them. Like, mentor me. Me and my dad. My dad and I are both interested in trying to learn how he does it. Because he's an artist, man. The flintlocks that he builds are beautiful. He does his own silver carvings for them, too. It's crazy, the level of quality. Maybe I'll show him off in a video at some point. But I think that'd be a fun little hobby. I'd recommend looking into improved parts for it, lifter especially. For the Winchester? I don't know if I'd want to improve it though, I'd kind of want it as is. Like, I'm sure it won't be nice to shoot. Like, it won't feel good. But I think that'd be part of the charm to do it right. If possible, that is. In cinema, there are some timeless, iconic performances that we will always remember fondly. One-of-a-kind, generational talents that bring to life a character on the big screen. I'm talking Al Pacino as Scarface, Heath Ledger as the Joker, Kevin James as Paul Blart, and typically, depending on who you ask, most sensible people will also include my role as the District 8 hospital helper in The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Now, I know I've never really dove into the nitty-gritty there. I don't like to yap about it too much. I hardly even think about it these days. But it is true. What I did in that movie with my performance redefined what we thought possible on the big screen. And since that, I haven't really dabbled in the world of acting too much. I've dipped my toes in here and there, but never to that same degree with a world-shattering acting performance. Until recently, that is. I dusted off the cobwebs, I lubed up the gears, and I hopped back on the saddle to once again redefine an entire medium with my acting. Gaming. I play Sonar in a new game that just came out, Dispatch. Many of you may have heard of it by now because it seems like it's fucking blowing up online. And people are already saying that Sonar might be the best voiced character they've ever heard. They didn't even know something like this was possible. And that's just the Charles difference right there. I don't just act as a character, I become that character. My emotional performance so moving, I make you question what's real and what's fake. I blur the lines of reality here. And while Sonar may be the obvious standout for this game, I'm not the main character, I'm one of many, but it is a very sizable role with a few hundred lines here. It is by far my biggest acting performance I've ever done, and it was a lot of fucking fun. I got to be part of this game with a really stacked, talented cast, including an actor that I really, really appreciate the work of, Aaron Paul, who is the main character. No, I didn't get to meet Aaron Paul. Wish I did. If you're watching this, Aaron Paul, super up to hang out or collab or whatever. But I do get to share some scenes with him in this, and it's just been an absolute joy to see that the game is being received so well, and that I don't suck too much ass as a voice actor, which is great. I played through the first 2 episodes on stream, and I really enjoyed them. There's 8 episodes total, and they're releasing them in batch of 2s every week, so the next 2 drop tomorrow, and I think, judging for where episode 2 ends off, I think episodes 3 and 4 I'm going to have a bit of a bigger role as Sonar here, depending on player choices, because I recorded a lot of lines that I think this is building towards in episodes 3 and 4, but maybe they fucking cut the lines. Who knows? I have no idea. Either way, I'm very excited, and I just wanted to show you some highlights for episode 1 and 2. Mainly just a quick little supercut for some of the Sonar moments here, and a little bit of extra sprinkled in there, but the entirety of episode 1 and 2 was, like, actually very good.
Stop screaming, goddammit. Hey, I will pull you up if you quiet the fuck down.
Just drop him anyway. Oh yeah, cool. Just fucking drop him.
Sir, you want something to scream about? I'll give you something to scream about. No!
I am actually shocked I got to do that. I'll take it. Oh, okay, he's alive.
You piece of shit! Hey, I ruined a perfectly good mattress to make sure you didn't die, okay? You're welcome.
Damn it. Fuck. I wanted to just kill him.
Oh, shit. He's here!
But then you'd lose to Batman. A really good point. Man, they really crushed the fucking visuals on this, man. Holy. Again, I didn't see, like, any of this.
Figures.
That was a crazy move from Toxic there, just going for like the 360 teabag. What does failing one of these look like? Hey, let me fail one. I see. Just interrupted. I froze. I didn't know how to take a life.
Next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite.
I mean, I tried.
You killed their legacy. How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now?
What the fuck? Charles Kingsley?
Your father.
Jesus, man. I'm gonna attack you. Can I jump over this podium?
In their graves.
Like a Five Nights at Freddy jump scare? Ah! Attaboy. Yeah, let them see. let them all see.
Of course, but there's too... Keep loading. We're out of here in 30. And who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you. Go fucking hobo ranger?
Go Hobo Ranger. That kind of goes ballistic.
Mecha Man.
You're not Mecha Man. That's Mecha Man.
I'm Mecha Man, dipshit, okay? That's my suit.
Wow, you're gonna be wishing you had it right now.
Whatever the case, I'm enough to deal with a pack of fucking Skittles idiots like you.
God damn it. Look, You're hurt. You're not thinking straight.
I'm gonna punch with my injured hand.
Knows which hand every punch is coming from.
Oh, no, it was a bad idea. No, you're right. I should have struck with my good hand. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Wait, give me a second to recuperate. Oh, shit. No, wait, guys. Reset.
A little buzzed. I don't really make jokes like that. I think Vizzy's rubbing off on me.
Who?
Someone I work with. It's...
Yeah, but what about Sonar? What's he like? Can I ask? You don't mind? How fucking cool is that guy, huh?
Shit. That is... Damn.
Feel good?
Sorry, I choked him.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye is the guy on the right there. His name is Punch Up, if I remember right.
I control the fire.
I didn't know that's what his character looked like, though. In all of the art I saw of the surrounding cast, he looked like... I thought he was like a massive, hulking figure. So that's pretty cool. Seeing him in-game is not at all what I thought he was.
More like a dick, as I...
We can work with this.
Fine. I feel like Sonar's not gonna get this chance. I think it's already too far gone for us.
No, this...
You fucking creep!
Oh no.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry. I totally.
You disgusting pervert!
I mean, you did. But I definitely...
Okay, so that's the intro. So now I imagine first day at STN is when we meet Sonar. You and 54% of players kissed Blazer. You're telling me that it's only... Wow, I thought that'd be much higher. Only 26% of players let that guy drop? Fucking losers?
Heroes, but it's better if you keep your identity a secret. We've had incidents in the past. Here. I remembered you being bigger.
Son of a bitch.
I was a little drunk. Listen, it's gonna be great. Oh, sorry. Should I turn around? Or what do you... should I close my eyes, maybe?
I just don't give a fuck. Just watch me. You've insulted me so many times, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, no, it's...
You can look at my Hank Hill butt cheeks, I don't give a shit.
I mean, don't stare me straight in the eyes or anything, because that would be odd.
Yeah, I'll actually... Yeah, I'm just gonna... There.
It doesn't look like it, but I am flexing every muscle in my body right now.
Really?
Okay, well, you didn't have to say it like that.
I want to say again, I'm sorry about last night.
This fucking guy, man.
I regret the way I conducted
This is heartbreaking.
Are you serious?
Invisigal.
Who locks a conference room? So, you two fuck or what?
We kissed, but it was very innocent.
Like cheek innocent or tip of your dick innocent?
Okay, stop. First of all, we did not kiss. You kissed me.
Oh my god, I can't catch a break.
Whoa, she cussed.
I'm just a loser. Oh no.
She is part of the Phoenix program.
Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish. Because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Oh! I'm the first hero in the lineup? Let's go! Sonar here. That's the fucking goat right there, Sonar.
About being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
Who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S.
My god, my stats suck.
Also, sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Oh my god, my stats are horrible! What is this? I guess it could be worse. He's smart. I'm pretty smart. What about my Mega Bat form? Oh yeah, that's good. That's much better. That's much better. I get dumb as shit and can't speak English anymore, but I can hit things, I guess.
Sun's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
Oh yeah, that's a job for Sonar. I might just send him to everything. Even things he's not suited for. A Sonar only run. He's the only guy I dispatch. Everyone else gets pinched. That's a really good point.
Mr. Vanderstank is requesting a
Well, no, I think he has to transform to do that. I don't think he can do it.
Willem Vanderstank.
Oh, I'm very familiar with this guy.
Genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules.
This guy does rule. I know a lot about Vanderstink, so definitely Sonar goes there.
Find my keys. We're good.
Yeah.
Take Wednesday.
This is going to be a perfect run.
What are you guys talking about?
I'd send Sonar if he was back. Actually, I can wait. He's on his way back. How'd I do? Yeah, you fucking bet.
You sure we don't work on
Actually perfect. Literally perfect. I've got the cheat sheet for Sonar.
Okay, what's going on with Sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
Sonar transforms after returning from a call. His intellect swaps with combat and charisma swaps with vigor until next call. Wait, that sounds busted. So wait, if I just like juice up... My god, I'm gonna have... My character might actually be just unbelievably strong.
Washed up, drinking alone.
Sonar, the Homelander of Dispatch. Yeah.
Just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like I don't need her to get +1 combat. I'm already fucking juiced here. I'm already off my gourd with combat. I feel like that's probably fine.
One date.
No. Do not ask again.
Hot.
Don't worry, Sonar gets laid. It's inevitable. No matter what choices you make, he gets pussy. I already recorded all the lines. Oh my god! I'm just gonna say it. Sonar has a 100% in every single mission so far. Easy.
Hey, Bobby. Here, William Vanderstink needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
You can only choose one solution. Send literally anyone else, or send Sonar security. Are you fucking kidding me?
High-ranking Vanderstanker. It would mean a lot.
I'm absolutely sending Sonar, but I feel like I should level him up first. Because I think he has an upgrade point, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't, hold on, I can't see because I accidentally... Oh boy, hold on. Did I go Charisma or Intellect? Probably Charisma, right? Since I'm about to pitch him on some shit.
We're going to need you to protect Mr. Vanderstank from the Vanderstanker fan club.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever fucking heard. This team needs Sonar. Get in there, brother. I recorded so many Vanderstink lines. If I actually fail this, I'm going to be so disappointed somehow. If I somehow fail this, I'm going to be so disappointed. There's no way, though, right?
Sure. Go ahead.
Thanks, man. You will not regret this.
Well, I didn't think I would until you said that.
A kid just robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars.
Alright, that sounds like a Flambe mission. No, Malevolous is my better one.
Ugh, yeah, fine. Well, the best teacher is fear.
How'd we do? The nerves are hitting Sonar and he's second-guessing his human meat alternative pitch. How should he approach it? Fuck. I feel like he's got incredible stories. A lot of the stories I told were just fucking improvised things, so I have no idea. Maybe they're bad. Maybe they're not good stories. But, god damn it, did we go on an adventure for those tales.
Make it
Tell a
relatable.
story.
You know, tell a story.
How'd we do? Oh, that was easy. You love the stories. Look how happy we are.
God damn it, this bitch is a gusher.
Be careful.
I got this, Lieutenant Dan. Never mind.
Got any more great advice?
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize it was timed there. Imagine I just get her killed instantly.
Shit.
I couldn't decide right away.
This old bitch. Invisigal, just hold him off while I find a way to help.
Just send in sonar.
Great fucking advice, Lieutenant.
I'm gonna take out the thief.
Granny doesn't even know how to shoot that thing. Take out the thief first. He's the only one with his finger on the trigger.
You know what? It's my life on the line.
I'm done listening to you. The thing's gonna blow that man's
Arm off, and there's a whole building with me in it. Fuck off. I'm disarming the device.
No, Invisigal, that's a direct order.
I thought my plan made a lot of sense. Yeah, see, now we just got him shot.
Fuck. Invisigal, you there? Come in, Invisigal.
Fuck, this guy's heavy.
Oh, they censored his butt cheeks.
Man of his own work. Oh.
Charisma. Oh, damn it. Fuck. I'm just gonna give it to Sonar. I'm just gonna juice the shit out of this guy. I'm gonna have him just be the superstar of the SDN. Enjoy your mobility point, brother. Fuck, if that was just charisma or intellect, it would have been so good. That would have been so huge for the build.
Hey. Ah, shit. What kind of superhero flinches? I didn't say which superhero. Chill out.
If you had people trying to kill you for the last 15 years, you'd be jumpy too.
What makes you think my life has been any different? You think growing up surrounded by a bunch of shitbag villains, I didn't need to watch my back?
Ooh, this is a big one.
Just disappear, okay? I actually have to face my problems.
What the fuck?
Ow, why does he keep screaming?
His name's Sonar.
Yeah, I know what sonar means.
What's up?
Then why are you asking why he
I can't believe they actually kept in my sounds.
You know what? Never mind. Good shift.
This guy is weird.
Yeah, he is. Look, I actually just came by to celebrate the mission going well. Didn't mean to interrupt your little snack. What, do you need a pre-chew like a little baby bird, bitch?
You seriously?
I kind of ruined our relationship by saying that about the hiding herself, going invisible.
You think when that guy signed up for SD and they did result in the back of his ball sack getting scorched?
Oh, it was his nutsack.
First of all, the place was trashed when I got there. Second... Feel bad. Good. Fuck you.
That was a really good prank, actually, opening the door and then coming back for that. You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What happened to your nose? Meaning to tell you.
Oh, fuck.
It's a
No,
little
not
awkward
again.
to mention, but since
I can't handle more of this.
Blonde blazer.
Oh, it's even worse.
Are you ready to go? Who is this? I thought I'd cataloged all of your work companions.
Robert, this is my boyfriend, Phenomenon. This is our new dispatcher. I was telling
The
you.
Viltrumites. Yeah.
Robert Robertson, leader of the Phoenixes, stations in Tokyo at a restaurant where the owner dreams of sushi. You should join us. I'm sure they could accommodate.
Yes, absolutely.
Special occasion like this.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that sounds just amazing. I would love to join.
Phenomenal.
Actually, I don't know if we can add one more to the reservation.
Hey, what the fuck?
Importantly, in order for us to get there in time, we'd have to hit supersonic speed, and Robert here.
Oh, would he die?
Yeah, I think he would die.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Perhaps another time.
Yeah, for sure.
You should be with Sonar anyway, by the way, Blonde Blazer.
Faster.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I'm playing Excalibur 2555 AD for the PlayStation 1. Let's do this shit. It's loading. Ort Underworld. Sounds exciting. Oh, speaking of exciting, more loading. Whoopee. Here we go, alright. Just kinda threw us in here with no information, no story. But we don't need that shit. That is one hairy ass. Goodness gracious, I could use some trimming. Oh, sweet merciful nipples, it's not just the ass that's hairy, that is a very hairy vagina. It's like a Pokemon's attached itself to her vagina. Like Grimer's just hanging out there. She's hairier than a damn wig. She needs to invest in scissors, lawnmowers, weed whackers. Just look at it, look at that shit. She's got her own ecosystem down there. Just look at her face. She looks scared. She looks scared of her vaginal hair. And her ass hair. She's probably worried that the filamentous biomaterial growing from her asshole and her vagina is going to try and take over the rest of her body. Just the thought of that could scare the shit out of fear itself. Please move over, RoboCop. I'd like to go through here. Oh shit. How did I do that? Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to swim in a lake made out of shit? I know I have. Is this an enemy? It is indeed an enemy. Alright, how do I fight? How do I fight, damn it? I'm just getting pounded. I don't know the controls. I'm gonna try and get him stuck on that boiling pot of... Oh, fuck. The pathfinding is revolutionary. Oh, there we go. I must have walked through a door. Alright, a little moment of solace here to learn the controls. That's good enough, that's all I need to know. The overhead swipe. Oh, zooming in on what should be an ass, but on her it's more like a giant toupee. Well, looky here, I found an empty glass. Just the item I needed to throw out of a fucking window. With my one offensive attack, I will take you down, Genghis Khan. Oh, is that block? That looks like a block. Damn it. Damn it! The timing on his hits is remarkable. Oh, there we go, blocked it. Ooh! Returned with a nice offensive attack. Son of a bitch. Did you order from the hairy herding services? Take this, and some of that, some more of this. I'm the ultimate gladiator. Oh shit, did I win? I don't think my attack hit him, I think he just got a headache and decided to take a nap. I've found the chicken leg. This may be the most monumental discovery in human history. What's this fuck fondler doing? Is he looking for the chicken leg? Is he Sherlock Holmes? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, damn! It's an angry, camping caveman. Oh, it's not a problem. Oh, damn it! Not a problem. Not a problem. No problem. That text really zipped by. I don't know what it said. Oh, there's something here. I've found the meat. It's not just any meat, it's the meat. Now we're cooking. I have no idea where to go. There are so many fucking doors here. The name of this game shouldn't be Excalibur 2555. It should be Doors, 2,555 of them. Good luck finding your way around. Kind of a lengthy title for a game's name, but at least you know what you're in for. Go through the door. Am I inside someone's stomach? Oh shit, what is this? Where did this thing come from? Oh, what the fuck? He's got a laser shooter? A cheating person he is. No, there we go. There's a hit. He's blocking all of my attacks. Damn it, he knows every move I'm going to make before I make it. There we go. Landed a hit. Sir, if you stop blocking, you win $1 million. Nope, you just lost $1 million. Oh, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself again. You are not on Santa's nice list this year. I'll give you a moment to catch your breath. Go fuck yourself. Damn it! This is some bullshit. This is just bullshit. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Double, triple combo. This battle is mine now. He let his guard down for a moment, and I struck while the iron was hot. He's getting sliced and diced. Pulverized. Shitterized. How many hits does it take to win? What the fuck is going on? This dude is the immortal lumberjack. I hit him at least 1,000 times with this sword, Unless this sword is made out of foam, that should have killed him. I think he was just showing me that he's invincible. So he just stopped blocking because it just didn't matter because it wouldn't do anything to him anyway except tickle him. This is just terrifying. It looks like the bartender's about to wiggle his ass cheeks on her titties.
Dolph, whatever you want, you can't have it. Unless, of course, you found Cecil, my pet rat.
As a matter of fuck, I did find your pet rat. Here you go.
Cecil, you found him. Anything I have
Alright,
is
yeah,
yours.
no. Keep whatever you have. I just want to fucking complete this level. This is a very, very poorly designed level. And I know it's an older game, so the level's not going to be as sophisticated as today's levels, but I can still play and appreciate the classic games, but this is not a classic game. This is an ASIC game. I have what you're looking for, Captain America. There you go. Your fucking giant battery. Now please just let me through. That was mighty generous of you. Well, you have perfect posture, but your lateral agility could use some work. Fantastic. More loading. Oh, level complete. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm done playing this. Well, that's the end of this video. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. See ya. Kickstarter. I guarantee at least one person watching this just had a PTSD flashback. I just induced trauma with a single word. Kickstarter is a platform that's no stranger to scams, that goes together like peanut butter and jelly. That's not to say that all of them on Kickstarter are scams. In fact, some incredibly great projects have been the result of successful Kickstarter backing. But ask anyone out there that's ever put a few clams behind some projects, and I guarantee you they'll tell you some horror stories of how they've been burned. It is a platform that can send shivers down your spine for all the lost money because you bought into an idea and then it never came to fruition. There's no guarantee what you back on Kickstarter will ever even really exist, and there's never any real repercussions to the scammer should that unfold. God rest the soul of Michael Superbacker and the Air Umbrella. At least that story has a somewhat wholesome conclusion, but on the whole, Kickstarter is a platform where you get some good and you get some real bad. And now in the age of AI, Kickstarter has never been worse. It is in a brutal position for people to identify what's real and what's fake. I'm reading every day about more and more disgusting uses of AI. It is basically technology that is exclusively used to exploit people and mislead people. Quick side quest here before diving into the Kickstarter state and how awful it is thanks to AI. I read a wild story today about a DoorDash driver who was using AI-generated images to pretend as if he delivered the food to the customer. So I believe that he was using like Google Street View. So he brought up the address and brought up the Street View and would take the image of the person's door and then AI generate that door with their food there and then marking it as a completed delivery. So the scam is they AI generate the front door with their food there as if they had delivered it. They cash it in basically and they're able to do that instantly. Fucking nuts. I also was reading something about a construction company that was using AI-generated images to pretend like they had finished projects in order to secure more contracts. It's completely out of control. And in Kickstarter specifically, last night on stream, we did like a quick dive to see the most popular projects on the platform to see if they used AI. Spoiler alert, they all did. So it is extremely difficult to even know what's real and what's fake with what you're backing on Kickstarter now, it seems. It is so fucking absurd. I'm now curious if everyone is pitching Kickstarter products with AI videos to make it seem more professional. I actually haven't checked Kickstarter scams in a while. I bet that's a very common thing now, though. Let me see. I'm just going to see what like the top funded projects are at the moment and see if there's any AI video for it. All categories... Popularity. So the most popular thing right now is called PickPack. Let's see.
What can I think?
We all have too many and choosing them is a nightmare.
This doesn't look like AI.
They're basically trapped on our phones.
But the song sounds like it's Suno generated.
Is there any better way?
Oh, wait. Is that an AI voiceover?
Is there any better way? Meet PickPack, an e-ink album that custom feeds your
That's definitely
favorite.
AI voice. So I'm pretty sure that was AI Suno music and an AI voiceover. At first I thought it was just a very unenthusiastic guy, but it's just an AI voiceover. This is literally the most popular project on Kickstarter right now. Just went to the #1 and it's instantly usage of AI in the pitch. So yeah, safe to say it looks like Kickstarter projects have pivoted to now using AI to make it seem more professional. If only the coolest cooler came out now. Oh my god, these fucking names, brother. These are blasts from the past. The coolest cooler. Oh my god. No more charming videos of the guy turning around saying, "Oh hi, didn't see you there." Yeah. Well, it's just the death of, like, everything authentic. I want to hear, let's go to the second most popular and see if it's AI. Maybe this was just like a truly unlucky time to hop in. The second most popular project is called the World's First Desktop Aeroponic Plant Ecosystem.
This is iZesty, a desktop aeroponic plant.
Immediately AI voice. It's crazy. Oh my god. Is everything on Kickstarter all AI now? This is #3 most popular.
Hello everyone. This is your old friend, Titanier.
It's good to see you again, Titanier. It's excellent. It's been too long. It's always good to see an old friend, Titanier. Oh my god, it's despicable. What the fuck? Yeah, so Kickstarter looks like it's all AI now. Just checked Indiegogo, it's the same thing. Oh, I'm not surprised. Indiegogo was always even more scam-oriented than Kickstarter. But now, just for the sake of a little bit of fun, let me see. Let me sort by most popular there. I bet that one's ballistic. So it looks like the most popular right now on Indiegogo is the Foldio 4, the bigger, brighter, better foldable photo studio. Let's see.
Hey, Kickstarter, we're back. Since 2011,
Oh no, man. Everything is so cooked. And it's not even Kickstarter. Well, they probably have it on Kickstarter as well. They're probably double fisting on the crowdfunding. 400k raised, by the way. Yeah. I mean, it's never been easier to scam. AI has made scams easy, instant. Yeah. Not surprised. This just reminded me, have you seen the most recent Kickstarter scam game? It's called Puff Pals Island Skies and raised $2.5 million. The guy behind it basically took the money and went into hiding. You're telling me something called Puff Pals Island Skies raised $2.5 million? Even without knowing it's a scam, I'd hear that and would never even consider putting money into it. Let's see, Puff Pals Island Skies, huh? Wow. This looks even worse than I could have imagined. $2.56 million here. A wholesome life simulator game where you can collect, farm, customize, and explore new lands with cute and fluffy Puff Pals. And pre-order the game. Let's see the pitch. Excellent aspect ratio here. What the fuck is this? Hello? Pardon? Okay, we'll just go full screen. This take place in heaven, or what's up? Grow and customize your very own farm. No AI voiceover here, this must have predated the wave. Very cool. Not my kind of game, so what happened? You said the creator went into hiding, so he took the money and ran? See the comments, 9,000 comments. Requesting refund, requesting refund, requesting refund, requesting refund. Hey, got some bad news for you. Doesn't work on Kickstarter. There's no obligation. and no one's coming to help you. Learn from the Air Umbrella. Most recent update is May 20th from Fluffnest. Let's take a peek. The development of Island Skies has been incredibly challenging to say the least. For the past few years, we were under NDA with a third-party studio and couldn't discuss many of the things happening behind closed doors. However, now that other parties have made some of that information public, we can speak more openly about what's happened. After Kickstarter, Fluffnest entered into a milestone agreement with Roommate Studio to develop the features necessary to deliver early access based on the GDD we created for the campaign. Agreement was for $1.1 million over the course of 1 year. This will leave around $500,000 of wiggle room, approximately $1 million from Kickstarter. I don't give a fuck what happened. The problem with management, wasn't ready for early access or alpha. Alright, where things are now. As we approach finalizing the new agreement, it became clear Roommate's senior management does not have a clear understanding of the project's current state, how much work remains. Because of this, we can't trust that the issues we've already faced won't reoccur. We've informed Roommate we won't proceed unless their leadership presents a plan to directly address these issues and commits the necessary resources to Island Skies.
This Kickstarter might be the biggest scam ever, and their CEO is allegedly running from the law. See, a while back, this viral plushie company called Fluffnest announced that they were making a brand new life sim game called Puff Pals Island Skies, and they raised over $2.5 million out of their $75K goal, mostly by selling limited time plushies that you could only get through the Kickstarter. And Puff Pals looked pretty legit, with trailers showing a lot of the core features already working, so naturally the community trusted the team. But what they didn't know is that by the time the first alpha playtest came out, Fluffnest had already burned through all the Kickstarter money, with huge chunks of it reportedly going to
so
plushie
classic
production instead of the actual game. And when their plushie business
that
collapsed
always
in early
happens.
2025, well, everything spiraled from there, with hundreds of orders going missing without refunds, the Puff Pals trademark expiring, and even the game's website ended up getting shut down. Now, the CEO, named David's been hit with over $2 million in lawsuits from his former employees, the banks, and even the outside studio that they secretly hired to make the game. But while he's been allegedly dodging service and refusing to show up to court, the backers are left getting ghosted on social media.
Very cool, David. Very interesting. So he tried to outsource the game to another studio to make it. That still didn't work. Man, I tell ya. If you can't trust Fluffnest, who can you trust? Selling plushies of your game before the game even releases is wacky. Well, this is the first I'm learning of this whole company and scam. But based on that short, it looks like the plushies existed first, and in order to drive interest and money to the Kickstarter campaign, they were offering the limited plushies. So it was for their already established plushie business, which ate shit earlier this year and shut down. Seemed like they were a legit business before it went tits up making this game. Maybe. Or maybe this was always the plan, David's nefarious scheme. I remember back when Game of Thrones was ruined, everyone was saying it's the worst finale of all time, you know, now the show's terrible and shit like that, and you see that a lot, you know, this is the worst show of all time, holy shit, the writing couldn't be this bad on anything, and it always makes it very clear to me, you've never seen American Horror Story, you fucking swine. American Horror Story is an incredibly unique show that really revels in the goofiness, over-the-top nonsense that it puts on screen, and I fucking love it. In American Horror Story, you're not going to find any semblance of good writing. The whole show feels like it's written by a middle schooler going through his Pierce the Veil stage. It's incredible to me. There's more character development in porn parodies. The characters that walked in on Pawn Stars to sell shit have more character development through that episode than the characters throughout an entire season of American Horror Story. Power Rangers has better writing. And if you want to talk about shitty season finales, American Horror Story sets the gold standard. They never know how to conclude any of their seasons. It's as if the director goes in the day of filming, shits his pants and comes up with it on the spot. Just as a fat key bump of coke, gives himself a coffee enema, his eyes roll into the back of his head, and he just starts fucking ghost writing the most nonsensical, silly endings possible. Let me give you an example. Last season was about the world ending because the Antichrist came, and the witches fought back to bring the world back and save everyone. Well, in the final episode, the main witch enters into a bathtub to travel back in time to fight the Antichrist. She goes back in time successfully through the bathtub, and the Antichrist is a teenager who's having a temper tantrum with his mommy. And he storms across the road only to get hit by an SUV driven by the witch. And that's how that boss battle was taken down, that raid boss. Just hit him with an SUV and the Antichrist died and the world was saved. Thanks to the power of Ford, I guess. It's fucking genius. The show is the result of what would happen if you gave someone's edgy 16-year-old a decent budget. But that 16-year-old just didn't really have much talent. They just had a vision that they didn't have the talent to bring to life. It's fucking great. I love the show. I unironically like the show, by the way. I think it's one of the few shows that is totally fine with being subpar in every possible category and creating something totally unique. And I love it. This season was no different. This season was American Horror Story 1984. It just ended last week, and this may very well be one of their best seasons just because of how ridiculous it turned out to be. To give you perspective, they forgot to write a final episode. They didn't write an actual climax. So the whole season was about Camp Redwood, a place where these horrific mass murders took place over the course of decades. And Emma Roberts, who I think is a great actress, and she's even good in American Horror Story, which is saying something because nobody's good in American Horror Story, but she does a good performance, as she usually does, and she plays the main character, Brooke, who has a very troubled past. Let me give you just a little sampler, let me give you a little quick cum shot of the kind of writing you'll find around these characters. Her troubled past consists of her previous engagement. She was getting married to a man she thought she loved, but she was a virgin, and she was saving herself for marriage for him. But he thought she cheated on him because his friend went to her house the night before the wedding. And so, naturally, his response to learning this was, on their wedding day, he brought a gun to the ceremony, and as they were saying their vows, he brought out the gun, shot her dad, shot his best friend, and then shot himself in front of her after saying, "This is your fault, Brooke." You know, it's genius. You can't possibly comprehend the subtleties in there, those nice little vicissitudes that the director was able to expertly weave into this piece of art. A magnum opus of writing, I'd say. So she has this troubled past, and then she teams up with this group of other people her age who all have this troubled past, and they all go to Redwood to escape. But the day before Brooke decides to go along, she gets attacked by a serial killer named the Night Stalker, whom she's able to fight off. And this is important because the serial killer has the power of Satan, Billy Idol, and anime on his side, and he doesn't take kindly to not getting his prey. So this supernatural, Satan-worshipping, Lucifer-approved serial killer follows Brooke. Now, they all get to Redwood, and there's another serial killer that ends up at Redwood named Mr. Jingles. And then by the end of the season, there's another serial killer that ends up at Redwood. And then by the end of the season, there's another serial killer that ends up at Camp Redwood, all pretty much out of nowhere. It's fucking great. It's as if you're watching a television show of the director playing with action figures in his bathtub, and he's just bringing new ones in from the box as his mom brings them in. It's fucking crazy. It is incredible what they've been able to do with this shit and get away with, really. It's awesome. I'm glad that this show exists because I do love it, but man, is it a objectively horrible show. Not only is the writing bad, but the acting is so incredibly flat from almost every character except Emma Roberts. Every other character feels like they don't give a fuck. Occasionally there's moments of good acting, but most of the time it's when they're getting killed they go, "Oh, ow, ooh, stabby, stab, oh, stab, oh." Or if they're feeling sad, they're like, "Oh, I'm real sad. I'm very sad because you know why I'm sad." Then they explain why they're sad for the 50th fucking time. Eventually, when some plot details are unraveled, you don't hear the fucking end of the motivation because they don't know how to write a character. So, you know, why didn't you kill her? Well, I didn't kill her because I wasn't able to. But you know you need to kill her because I don't like her, and this is why I don't like her. Did you forget why I don't like her? I'll tell you again. So then they tell him again. It's bad. It's really fucking bad, but I absolutely love this show. And to really put a nice bow on the beauty of American Horror Story, this season, they did something they've never done before. They've set a new low in the kind of shit they do on the show. They forgot to write an ending. The new season of American Horror Story doesn't have a climax. It doesn't have an ending. What it has is what would happen after an ending. It gives you an epilogue. So the episode before the final one has this setup. It has you leading down this path that's going to have this setup, this payoff, a climax. Everything does. Movies, television shows, even fucking high school plays do. But American Horror Story forgot it. So what they do in the final episode is just give you a recap, a bunch of flashbacks, telling you what happened. And it's this montage of just breakneck pace garbage. So all those serial killers that I mentioned that end up there, Well, within the span of about 30 seconds, you see all of them just get killed in the epilogue, just out of nowhere. I'm sorry to spoil it, but it's worth talking about. Out of nowhere, these serial killers that some of them they built up over the course of the last 8 episodes, some of them they just introduced in the last one, but over this course, they all just get killed immediately in these series of flashbacks as they're being told to another character. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. They forgot the most important component, which is a payoff and a climax. And these characters constantly keep making different decisions and different things. You know how I said all the characters had a troubled past? Well, none of it mattered because they forgot the troubled past. That was their solution to that. But it's fucking incredible to have a show that doesn't have an actual ending or a climax because you just forgot it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that is why I think American Horror Story is one of the best shows on TV. Fucking awesome. I love the show. That's it. See ya. For close to a decade now, I have watched every Amy Schumer movie and every Amy Schumer stand-up special that gets released. Not because I am a fan, in fact, quite the opposite. I don't like Amy Schumer. I do not like Green Eggs and Ham. So then, why have I made it a tradition to watch every single new thing she puts out? That's like making hitting yourself in the head with a brick a tradition. Well, it's because sometimes in life, you have to do things you don't necessarily want to do, like growing up eating vegetables. Well, Miss Schumer is my vegetables. Does it make me healthier and stronger? Am I better for it? Absolutely not, really. It just kind of makes me unhappy. But I do this because I believe it's important that I do. This work I find to be crucial. In the words of John F. Kennedy, we choose to go to the moon and do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And I promise you there's nothing fucking harder than watching an Amy Schumer movie. She just released a new one. It's called Kinda Pregnant. It's on Netflix. It's not very good. Not the bravest take, not breaking new ground. I don't think anyone fell to their knees in surprise at my quick and dirty thoughts on it. Most people aren't really liking the movie. It's not being received overly well, which has become standard protocol for a Schumer production. But I'd still like to debrief on what I watched. It's therapeutic for me. It's very obvious I'm not the target demographic for this movie. Kinda Pregnant is not a film that's aiming to make me happy and kick my legs up in my chair in excitement. I recognize that. So it's entirely possible that you or a loved one really enjoy this movie and completely disagree with me on my critique of it. But just know if that's the case, you're wrong for it. This movie's just not good and I don't think achieves anything it sets out to do. I will say, though, her movies are significantly better than her stand-up. That's always kind of been the case. Not exactly the highest praise, I know that. That's like saying pee is better than piss. Kind of the same thing, but I imagine many of you haven't subjected yourself to the torture of watching a full Amy Schumer comedy set. Just take my word for this. It's one of those things where you finish it and you feel the need to go on Facebook to mark yourself safe. Like, you know, that shit after a tragic event where people, like to let their family know they're alive. That's how it feels to finish one of those. Finishing an Amy Schumer movie, however, is just exhausting. Was I entertained? No. Did I laugh? No. So what did I get out of it? Nothing. Just an hour and 40 down the tubes. That's really about it. So Kinda Pregnant has Amy Schumer as the lead role, Lainey. Lainey wants a family badly. She's always wanted to be a mother. But the relationship she's been in for 4 years ends abruptly when the guy asks for a threesome and then starts being like this playboy. He's like becomes like fucking Tony Stark where he's got like 9 women following him at all times. So that falls apart and now she's approaching 40 and well, she doesn't have a husband or anything, but she still wants to be a mom and now her best friend just found out she's pregnant with her husband and it makes Lainey really jealous. She then puts on a fake pregnancy tummy and people assume she's pregnant. She doesn't correct them and then she ends up making friends while still putting on the ruse of being pregnant. And then she even falls in love with someone who thinks she's pregnant and now she's truly stuck because she has to keep up the facade. Otherwise they're going to know that she's a liar and a weirdo for faking pregnancy for attention and friends in the first place. Now, an interesting twist on that concept is that she's only pretending to be pregnant half the time. So she fakes pregnancy with, like, one group of friends, but with her best friend, Kate, who's actually pregnant, she doesn't. And she's a middle school teacher, and she doesn't fake pregnancy there either. But she also told the other friend group that she's a teacher. So then sometimes they come and visit her at school, so then she'll take a balloon and stuff it under her shirt, so that way they'd be none the wiser. I'm not gonna bother yapping about the story that much, because who gives a fuck? It's really just there as a vessel to lead Amy into wacky, sticky situations with this mess she's found herself in. And that'd be fine if the scenes were amusing. Which of course was never in the cards, and I knew that when turning the movie on. Expecting an Amy Schumer movie to make you smile is like expecting salt water to not hurt your eyes. But with nothing else in the film, basically just being a bounce between one wacky scene to the next, it needs to hit on the comedy, and it doesn't. I will say, though, that there was a surprising lack of ma-vagina jokes, which Amy Schumer has become known for. That's her fucking bread and butter. Like, Amy Schumer and talking about pussy, that's spaghetti and meatballs right there. Now, of course, don't get me wrong. There is moments where she talks about her holes. In fact, she has a whole sequence dedicated to her mentioning all of her holes in a variety of ways. And there is still, of course, her talking about vagina. That's present, but in a lesser degree than it has been in her previous work. And that's because she has now delegated that role. She's kind of passed the torch to a different character in this movie, the guidance counselor that works with her at the school. I cannot remember that character's name, but it's a guidance counselor whose whole purpose in the film is just being very vulgar and over the top. You know, I just jerked off this alpaca and I put its cum in my macchiato. And she takes a swig of it, that kind of thing. And then she's talking about, like, you know, labia and all that. So it's still there, but it's just not always Amy Schumer being the instigator, which I found to be pretty interesting. Instead, Amy Schumer is focused on being really bombastic and, like, slapstick. So, like, the earliest attempts at comedy in this film are Amy Schumer walking up to her date and she stumbles. So she falls down like a stair and she's like, oh geez, oh man. And then she comes up to a cake and fucking slams it because she thought there was going to be a wedding ring in it. So, and then she starts yelling and screaming like, you want a scene? Here's a scene. Rips off her dress, twirling it over her head. And that's kind of her comedy in the movie, is just being like really loud and becoming the center of attention. Like there's another scene where she's on a date with Will Forte, who becomes the main love interest. And he mentions there's a guy on the ice that's kind of ruining the ice. So she screams at him that he's going to get killed if he keeps doing it up. She's fucking yelling and screaming at him. And that's most of her jokes throughout the film. Now, of course, she has like the little quips and she bounces off Will Forte for these quips. It doesn't work for me. Maybe someone out there will really enjoy the comedic stylings of Amy Schumer. Wasn't hitting for me. That was shitting, unfortunately. And one thing I found really interesting is that throughout the entire runtime of this film, I would imagine there is not a single scene that goes by without Lainey being present. I'm pretty sure across the entire hour 40 or however long the movie is, she is there for every fucking second of it. And it feels like every character in this movie is there solely to elevate her character, because she just steps all over them. Every character just feels like some kind of fucking, you know, like plyometric that she'll jump on top of in order to get like the joke in. So the most egregious example is her best friend Kate, the one who's actually present and then sends her down this spiral. Kate, she's not even a character. She's just kind of like a step stool for Lainey to plop herself on top of. Because every time Kate is in a scene, Lainey's there too, and then Lainey makes it all about herself and making her the spectacle of it. And it's not like, you know, that's the message, how Lainey's been selfish, like you're jealous of your friend's happiest moment, you know, having this baby. No, because the film doesn't actually give any consequences to Lainey for her lying and all of her dishonesty. And also the way that she like melted down in class. Like she started a fucking fire in the school because she was having like this big breakdown, and she's just in general a bad teacher from everything they show, but she doesn't get any consequences at all. She doesn't learn or grow. So that definitely isn't a message. It's just every time there is a scene with another character, Lainey will be there to ensure that that other character doesn't get to do anything. It has to be Amy Schumer being the full fucking focus at all times. It just felt really weird to me. It seems as though there was this almost spiteful decision made from the production staff. This was produced by Happy Madison. Adam Sandler is credited as one of the producers. And it almost feels like Adam Sandler was like, okay, so people don't like Amy Schumer? Well, how about a movie where it's Amy Schumer in every fucking scene? You don't like her? Well, you're gonna get her for every goddamn frame of this movie. It's like when, you know, your parents catch you smoking a cigarette and they're really disappointed. It's like, what are you doing? Okay, you like to smoke cigarettes? Well, here, you're gonna smoke the whole damn pack right now. You know, that kind of thing. It's just, it was so much Amy Schumer. And I know it's an Amy Schumer movie, but holy shit. It really, like, I can't think of a scene that happened that didn't have her in it and trying to take all of the attention away from all of the other characters. No character in this movie besides her has anything to do except for Will Forte's character, Josh, whose only role is to love Amy unconditionally, immediately, and not care that she has completely deceived him from the very beginning, and he actually doesn't know anything about her because everything she has ever said to him basically is a fucking lie. And he's just supposed to be like a clapping seal that's okay with it because they fucked once. It's just, I don't know. I don't really understand what the movie was even trying to do, like, with the messaging of it or anything, if there even was one. Because it's not even a movie that celebrates pregnancy or anything. A lot of these slapstick jokes Amy plays is about how, you know, she's gonna, like, kill the baby and get an abortion and she's, like, falling on her stomach all the time. So, like, there's panic ensuing. So there's not, like, even really anything beyond just giving you, like, wacky scenes that are supposed to make you laugh. But I just don't think the comedy hits, so I don't think many people will laugh at them. And judging by, like, most people's reception to it, it's not really hitting in any of the demographics, even outside of just, like, the fucking dumb idiot like me that'll sit down and watch it knowing full well he's not going to like it going into it. You know what I mean? Anyway, though, I'll stop ranting about it. What an extraordinary use of a bit of my Valentine's Day here watching Amy Schumer's Kinda Pregnant. So, just needed to vent about it. And, you know, I watch every Amy Schumer production, and I'll continue to do so. And maybe one day we will find gold. There will be an actual banger from Schumer. But that day has not come to pass yet, and it is not Kind of Pregnant. But who knows? Maybe it'll be the next one. That's really about it. So yeah. It's that time again. Another excavator police chase. These happen more often than you'd think, where someone is being pursued by authorities while in an excavator. Now, I don't know why it so commonly occurs with an excavator in particular. It doesn't feel like the optimal choice for evading anyone. Genuinely anybody. Fucking geriatric grandpa with his walker could catch up to an excavator. Like, the best you could do is start, you know, blasting shit with the big bucket. But outside of that, it's really just not ideal for a chase. Yet somehow, it continues to be the subject of these low-speed pursuits. There's always a lot of heavy equipment police chases now. I feel like this happens pretty often. Real quick to set the record straight, the title of that Midwest safety video is incorrect. It is not a bulldozer. That is 100% an excavator. There it is.
Hey, stop!
The kaiju. You can't stop it.
Stop the car!
Oh, he's gonna hit him with the bucket.
Hey! Put it down! Stop it! Stop it right now!
You see what I mean? These puppies are built for power, not speed. You are watching it at fucking full throttle. That is pedal to the metal excavator action right there, and it's not exactly zooming around, you know? It doesn't have a whole lot of get up and go to it. But what it does have is the ability to 360 degree, like a fucking owl's head there, swinging a big old heavy bucket, which collides with that truck there and manages to shake the officer off of the cabin. It's bulletproof glass. He thought of everything.
Get out!
Activate the turbo boosters. How are they keeping up with his speed? Officers, may I remind you that impeding in a construction site is indeed a crime? Clear the way, he's got a job to do. Oh, the officer's gonna get out there and hold him back with his bare hands. Man, how far away did the officer park? Maybe he doesn't see them. True! Maybe he didn't see them. They didn't have their lights and sirens on. The cherries weren't activated. Now he probably sees them. Oh, he's avoiding the pit maneuver. Nice. Get the spike strips out. We'll try and bust the tracks.
No, you're not. Show me your hand. No, you're not.
Wait, who is that? Those building employees? Are they implicated in this? I feel like they just came out to watch the chase.
Cars try to block them in. Also get K9 this way.
Trying to block this in. What a terrible strategy. He's gonna go right through you like a knife through butter. Look at that speed. You can't stop that. This is the one thing the officers could never plan for. They have no countermeasure.
I love everybody in the area.
He's getting away! Oh! He's drifting. Ooh, smooth. Off-roading. Good luck getting him now. He's gone. We lost him.
Oh, they be right here. He's in somebody else's yard now.
Far be it for me to give advice to the guy in the heavy machinery, but maybe turn off the lights.
He's gonna ram you.
Kill the lights. You'll disappear into the night.
Nope.
Is there a way to open that back hatch and disable it while it's driving?
Go deeper into the wilderness.
Backhoe whenever we try to get near it.
And start spinning it in a circle like Garen's E. Then they can't get close. What the fuck did it? Oh, I thought the... Wait. Wow. I didn't see the other car pull up. I just saw this officer hit this guy.
Dumbass.
Okay.
Watch out, you got really bad drivers coming behind you. They almost hit Hughes.
He has felony warrants. He has felony warrants.
For what? What's the charge? Enjoying a drive? A succulent big bucket drive?
I don't care. I don't care. I'll get him.
No,
don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You want me to stay back? You want me to stay?
Oh boy.
Get him out of here.
It's getting crazy now. The crazy family has arrived. As advertised.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, can you stop it? I swear to God, stop it. Hey,
Someone give this man a cigarette.
turn it on, I'll let you smoke. I swear to God. We're gonna let you get a cigarette, dude. You step out of the bulldozer. Knock the
Stop. Quit touching me.
Y'all need to stay back.
Quit touching me. Let me get him. I'll get him. I'll get him out.
I promise you I'll get them out, man.
Man, these two really, like, these were the actual bulldozers. These two just went right through the cops. Stay back! I won't let you through! And then they just walk right by them. Very good.
I'll get them out. Hey, get back. Hey, get back. Watch out.
All right, let's calm it down a bit. Let's take the temperature down here. No need to be yelling.
Jacob, we're not. Come on, step out.
Easy enough. He just didn't know you guys were there. Man, this is just so much commotion. Holy. There's so much yelling. I was just curious if he somehow got back into the vehicle. How is there still 3 more minutes of this? Let's go. The cigarette strat not patched yet. Yeah, it still works. Ultimately, he did get a cigarette. That wasn't a lie or anything. He was allowed to smoke his cigarette there. And the second that happened, the tensions just evaporated from everyone. The officers, the family, the guy, everyone just immediately calmed down and entered Zen mode. Like, it was just all, much more calm. Just the second that cigarette gets into the equation, everyone's like, well, I do say, chap, look at us. What a mess we find ourselves in, huh? It was remarkable how quickly things settled down there. Now, he did still end up getting arrested for, everything there, like the fleeing, and the officer says that the bucket did actually hit him, like he got hit by the arm when he swung it around, and took a picture of like an injury or something that he had there and showed it to the others. Of course, I don't know the extent of that. It didn't really look like the bucket hit him, but it was also extremely fucking dark, so can't say for sure. But things did settle down there, and as far as excavator chases go, this one was on the more tame side. Anyway, though, I watched just about every excavator or heavy machinery chase that unfolds. It's always so fascinating to me. Anyway, that's really about it. So, yeah. Hey! You stop right there, Buster! I'm approaching with intention to mug you. Now show me your wallet. By God, I can't believe it. You're missing $100 in here. I already know where it went, pal, and it breaks my heart. You put $100 down to pre-order the T1 Trump phone, didn't you? And now you still have nothing to show for it, just an empty hole in your wallet where dreams once were. You know what? Take it back. You've been through enough. You've already been robbed. That's right. The T1 Trump phone, we're checking in on it again. It was supposed to come out in summer of 2025, then it was supposed to come out at the end of 2025, then it was supposed to come out in the beginning of 2026. It is April 6, 2026. Still nowhere to be seen. And curiously, not only is it nowhere to be seen, but it is still complete radio silence from Trump himself, and Trump Mobile is an organization. They haven't squeaked out a peep about where the T1 phone is. More than happy to accept hundreds of dollars from tons and tons of Americans, yet not too gung-ho about actually delivering that product, or at least keeping you updated on the whereabouts of it. This will be my 3rd time checking in with the Trump Mobile support staff to see where it is. I feel like I'd have a better chance locating DB Cooper than I would locating a single golden Trump phone, the T1 device. I don't want to just regurgitate the lore, but the cliff notes are Trump advertised the T1, a golden phone for Trump Mobile, a $500 phone that has all the bells and whistles, and it was going to be made right here in America, the land of the free, the land where Jesus was born, baby. And then it never happened. Also, they then removed that messaging off their website when they realized they couldn't make the phone they were advertising in the States at that price point. It was literally impossible. It is going to have to be made overseas. All phones like this are overseas. It's just not possible to be made here. So they had to completely strike that from their website, that it was American made. Now they tout that it is American proud design. It is a proudly American design as opposed to American made. And even still, it doesn't exist. I have not seen a single piece of evidence to confirm that there is actually a T1 device anywhere on this fucking planet. I don't even think God could get his hands on one right now if he asked. Which is extremely shocking to me because I thought for sure he'd do the classic Trump thing of just grabbing some dog shit from China and drop shipping it over here for a huge markup. But he's not even doing that much. Not even doing like the bare bottom tiddlywinks of providing a product for money. Like with the Trump Bible. The signed Trump Bible that, $60 up to $1,000 if you want like the inside cover signed by Trump. Those are made in China for $3 a pop and sold here for $60 to $1,000. I was expecting something similar for the T1 device here, but not even that is on the plate. So anyway, this is going to be my third time checking in with support to see where it is, because when I called them a month ago, I was assured by the customer support representative that they were shipping at the end of the month, March. That's when the phones were coming, end of March. It's April now, still no phones, still no pickles, and I can't find anyone out there that has one, so let's give them a ring, let's get them on the horn and see what the holdup is. Well, last month when I called about my Trump mobile device, the support representative told me that it would be ready at the end of the month, but they missed that window. I'm assuming something went awry with UPS, so it's probably on its way, but I just want to double check.
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. For English, press 1. Para Español, oprima el número
English,
dos.
please.
Press 1 to open a new Trump Mobile account. Otherwise, press 2 for support with an existing Trump Mobile account.
That's me.
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. Your call is very important to us. To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded for quality control and training purposes. Please hold, and our next available representative will be with you shortly. You can also visit our website at www.trumpmobile.com to apply for a new account or access your personal account portal.
All right, now we wait. They're not even piping in the waiting music this time around.
Hello, this is Michaela with Trump Mobile. How can I assist you today?
Hi, yes, I just wanted to check on the status of my Trump mobile device.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Michaela. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Michaela, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? What? Hello?
Yeah, but you're good.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Michaela. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Help! I'm scared. Hello? Am I being pranked? What is going on here? Should I call back? Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna try calling back. I guess even the Trump mobile headquarters is having problems with their mobile devices. The ones that exist over there. Let's try again. Okay. I guess Trump Mobile was experiencing some kind of EMP blast or something that was shaking the system, so I gave them a little bit of time to cool off here, let the alt recharge, so I then gave them a retry a couple minutes later, and it did work then. Now, once again, just to remind you, the first time I called, they said that the reason the Trump phone hadn't been delivered is because of the government shutdown, and they had no estimated date for me. And then when I called last month, they said it'll be ready at the end of the month, in March. So, let's see what they have to say today.
To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded for quality control and training
Hopefully it works
purposes.
this time.
Please hold, and our next available representative will be with you shortly. You can also visit our website at www.trumpmobile.com to apply for a new account or access your personal account portal.
I think it's going to happen again.
Hello, thank you for calling Trent Mobile. This is Sheena. How can I assist you today?
Hi, yes. I was calling to check on the status of my order.
Okay, we're happy to check on that for you. Give me just 1 second. Oh, Brother, you probably don't have an account yet. Okay, let me try your email. May I have your email, please?
Yes, it's bigcwet@gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you. 1 moment.
If it's causing a problem, I'm just more so checking to see when the phone is supposed to be shipping. I'm just...
Yeah, the majority of the phones have not yet shipped. It's gonna, they're gonna pretty much start shipping at the end of this month, but none have shipped as of yet.
But that's, I don't mean to be rude, that when I called...
I was wanting to check.
When I called last month, the representative told me it'd be the end of last month. So, are the phones shipping? Like, actively shipping?
Yes. They, and then their second batch, they're stating that they're going to be shipping, like, towards the end of this month. So if you haven't received it yet, then yes, you probably would be part of that shipment.
Okay, where can I find information on the first batch of shipments? Because the people that I know that have also ordered it haven't received it either. So we've just been kind of concerned about the whereabouts.
Yes, sir. Well, what happened was they had some sort of pushback on the push-out date. So that's why they've been delayed on top of, the shutdown and things like that. However, when you called last month, what information did you give the other representative?
The same information I've shared with you. And then I called back in December as well, and it was the same information I gave then too. So I don't know why it'd be an issue now. I guess maybe something in the system didn't log it. I'm not really sure.
So yes, let me go ahead and get this submitted for you, sir. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but we'll get this submitted and you'll be, I can't even talk. You will hear back soon.
Alright, I appreciate it, but just checking in one more time, you said that phones have been starting to ship out, so I should be in the next batch then if I wasn't in the first batch?
Yes, they were stating that they should get shipped out sometime near the end of the month.
Okay, alright, well I appreciate it, thank you.
Okay, thank you, have a great day, bye-bye.
You too, bye. Very curious to see if they actually will reach back out in 35 business days about fully setting up the Big C Wet account. That would be fascinating. That's the first time that a customer service rep at Trump Mobile actually bothered to check if I had an account. All the other times they were somehow magically finding bogus information. So, looks like they're beefing up their customer service protocol there. So, we are still at the any day now, the Trump phone should be here. Apparently, they've already been shipping some out. I guess they're bringing them around on tricycles or something, because it's real slow. I haven't seen anybody receive one, and presumably, according to some data, there were many, many thousands of pre-orders, and yet not a single piece, not a single morsel of information on someone actually having received one in that first batch the customer service representative mentioned. Now again, as I said in the last two, I don't blame the customer service reps. They're just doing what they're told, and right now it looks like their talking points are, it's coming at the end of the month, or it started shipping and, there's another batch coming at the end of the month. So now it went from any day now to this nebulous end of the month kind of spiel. I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but one thing is for sure, the customer service rep this time around actually bothered to look up some of the information I was telling her. I gave her the same stuff I gave the other two, and yet somehow in both of the other cases, they found my accounts and my purchases, which I never made. Until today, by the way. After the conversation with her, I decided I'll go ahead and put a pre-order down, so that way when we do this song and dance again next month, when inevitably I still haven't seen anyone with a Trump phone, I'll then at least have information for them to pull from, and then they can tell me how it's coming at the end of May, actually. But who knows? Maybe this time it really is on its way. Perhaps that T1, that golden nugget T1 Unicorn phone is right now in the mail carriers, going out to all the good boys and girls across the globe that have wished upon the star and put down $100 to receive it. And by golly, I can't wait, because now I'm excited to get my hands on a T1 device too. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.